What's that?
You add the Constitution save to your 20 roll.
Slide me.
18.
Oh, I didn't stare into the camera. Hold on.
Camera?
Wait.
Yeah, it's come back on.
Oh, it's off anyway.
So the advantage is only for the encounter.
Oh,
It only lasts for the encounter.
pineapple
The
one
advantage.
too.
Oh my god, amazing.
It's my favorite.
So you fought the scarecrows.
I still like the cactus better,
Okay,
but I
so it
love
only
the
works for
pineapple.
I thought we were having those.
It makes me so happy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just really
okay,
love
well, in that case, then
cacti.
I got 20 anyways. Or,
That's great.
Or
I'm so
7,
glad they're
depending on which one
trendy
you
now
wanna go
because
with.
they're
We're going
everywhere.
green, obviously.
Okay.
All right. What'd you get, Jacob?
6.
So you two,
that's okay.
so Winter, you and Patty are just like, what a nice day for a mountain climb. And then these two are like,
Get on my back, my lady.
all right, make me that roll again with disadvantage.
Should I? Should I try?
What's your strength?
3.
Oh yeah, you're fine. She's not that heavy. Jacob. So you carry the cleric on your back, and then Jacob's character will, for a moment, look longingly at you in the same way. That's the right look. You know,
Put on the ring!
you know what? He went with it. He went with it here.
So good.
That was ridiculous.
Kristen, that donation was from your grandma.
I know, she messaged me.
Oh, did you just get another donation?
I got a $50 donation.
Someone
from my
pass that
grandma.
along.
So
Oh.
Actually, I think you're the lead now, aren't you?
I still
No,
wanna
because
push
it's
for a
still the same
donation
arc,
for
and
our,
you
like,
have 2
relationship to be a
donations, a
thing.
50 and
What's
a
that?
20.
I still
And
want to
25.
push for like
Yeah, so
donations
you're still
to
at
make our
75. My
relationship a
grandma
thing.
did 50, so.
Oh,
Yeah.
At
we
some
were
point,
the one as
like,
well.
I know, I
Unless
really
you
wanna
adopt
push
your
Not this,
Christian.
not this story arc,
right?
or this chapter.
Especially if it's something dumb, like I finished writing it and then I
To
sign
be fair,
it. And
I
I'm like, oh no,
messaged
not
my
knowing what it
grandmother
does, and
and
it
was like,
goes to
hey,
you
do you want to
directly.
donate to this? And then like messaged my mom and my sisters, and I was like, can you guys donate?
I've messaged my family, and so far my mom's the
I'm
one who
so
just donated.
Yeah.
Twice. Because
One second.
she would give me $20 cash, and then she was when they gave me the $31 to put me over my goal.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
I just have a go like, can I have
So,
$200?
Seemed good.
$50 sent to Krista.
So what's our total at now?
A lot.
Oh yeah, over the 16 something.
Like,
We're at 1681.
Hell yeah!
nice.
You know, Krista, I'm gonna be extra nice to you.
Thanks.
That's a little too. I'm gonna kind of downgrade that a little. So while you're cleaning the house, you're going to find in a closet, an old, like a pile of clothes, like a lot of dusty old clothes. But at the bottom, you'll find some pristine, not stinky ones.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, so I can find this one.
Holding it up, these are beautiful robes that buzz with energy.
Knowledge Arcana?
Absolutely.
To be more precise, 1681.14.
Do you want to aid
14
me in
cents.
this?
That
What's
makes
that?
sense.
I'm gonna bring them to Zinnia. I'll be like, hey, Zinnia, do you know what these are? They're
Oh.
certainly magical.
They're lovely.
Yes!
Well,
With her aid, 23.
Nice. Give me a paper, rock, scissors, shitty. Oh shit.
Oh dang, son.
Um.
I'm like 100% on my rock, paper, scissors tonight.
nice.
So, holding these up, I'm gonna give Krista an extra, like a larger bonus because this is she needs it more than y'all. with her AC.
And considering I
get-
don't...
I have the
you
same
get down
AC as her.
so often.
Well,
that's
then
true.
get some people to donate more.
So
Call
we've moved
people.
500 rank spots. We're at 583 now.
Yeah!
Holy crap, guys.
This is
All
awesome.
Good
So
job,
actually, you know what,
Steve.
Krista, you can take it all for yourself, or you can share it with Nick.
Ooh, I'll
You
share
don't
with
have-
Nick.
All right, then in that case, I'll downgrade that. So it's actually a slightly weird outfit. It's this robe that's covered in all of these eye-like patterns.
Cloak of the Magi.
No, robe of eyes.
Ooh, even better.
Oh, actually, or it could be a cloak. Hold on, let me look up cloaks.
That's exactly what it says on the tin.
As you like whip it out and give it a bit of a
Yeah,
rustle,
that's right.
you'll notice that a second pair or a second ooh, there we go. Ooh, really capable. Ooh, what does it do? What the hell? Oh, that's yeah. You're totally getting this. This is
Nice.
totally. So you're going to fluff out that. And there's a second outfit underneath.
Ooh.
It's a red mantle.
Cool.
So, basically, I'm going to give you 2 magic items. One is the Cape of the Montebank. One of the robes smell like very fresh, cleanly washed. But this one, oh, it stinks. It smells like brimstone.
Ooh. I love it. I'm so into that.
Oh.
So, I'll tell you what they do, and you can decide who gets what, okay? So, Robe of Eyes. Robe of Eyes is one of them. Lets you see in all directions, and you have advantage on perception checks that rely on sight.
That's cool.
You have dark vision to 120 feet. You can see invisible creatures and objects, as well as see into the ethereal plane up to 120 feet.
That's cool.
Nice.
The eyes cannot be closed or averted, although you can avert or close your own eyes. You were never considered to be doing so while wearing this robe. A light spell cast on the robe, or cast within... Oh, so you can be blinded.
Okay.
That's the bad start. Cape of the Monteblanc. It smells like brimstone. While wearing it, you can cast Dimensional Door as an action.
Holy shit.
The property of the cape cannot be used again until the next dawn. When you disappear, you leave behind a cloud of brimstone and appear in a similar... Basically, you Nightcrawler.
Oh, yes. I will rock, paper, scissors you for them.
I mean, you really should get... It's your item. It should be all yours.
Are you sure?
Yeah, so you take
Well,
whichever
you can't
one.
have both of them. That's the thing, right? You can't have 2 cloaks.
Well, exactly. I'm gonna shake one out, and I'll grab one. And I'm like, you know what? This is gorgeous and totally fits your complexion with the eyes.
Whoa. Really?
Yeah. What do you think? I mean, my shoulders are a little too big for it, so I think it would look perfect on you.
Well, I mean, you found them. I don't.
Well,
like-
yeah, but you did all the paperwork for the house, so really, anything in here is yours.
It's really just a signature.
She's not there, but if she heard that, she'd be like,
Yeah, no. Honestly, I think it'll look fantastic, and we're getting into the rainy season. You're gonna need something.
we're in the rainy season.
It's
It's been
Oh,
very...
wait.
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
Wait.
Uh-oh.
Is it eyes or is it something else?
That's a good question.
Nick, give me a paper research test. Okay, I'm gonna do this instead. So instead of eyes, because that one's kind of weird, I like this one a lot better for you. So it's just a black cloak with a hood. And it's got kind of like big wavy serrated edges around the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
The eyes are the lining. Oh, we had it backwards.
You'll take a look at it. And as you flip it out, it looks almost like it's made of leather. Like it's kind of like membranous. Like not unattractive, but kind of like bat wings.
Yes!
You've earned a ring.
Give the tiefling bat wings.
This is
You will be
a
tonight.
cloak called the Wings of Flying.
Oh.
While wearing this cloak, you can use an action to speak a command word. This turns the cloak into a pair of bat wings or bird wings on your back for 1 hour, or until you use the command word. Wings give you a flying speed of 60 feet when they disappear, and then you can't use them again for 1d12 hours.
Wow.
Would you rather have that than the eyes?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
there you go. You got here.
Fish.
Nick, we're
Christine.
superheroes.
I'm going full demon.
I think someone's here.
Pizza?
I think Mike's here with
Yeah.
our pizza.
Pizza. Pizza.
Yeah.
Pizza.
Wings of flying.
So
That's amazing.
Cool.
after. All right. So Jacob, Caitlin, you're going to arrive with 1 level of exhaustion.
Okay, doke. You okay?
Yeah, I was just gonna get my wallet because I.
And Jacob's going to arrive with 2 levels of exhaustion.
Guy, $20.
Who dat?
Pizza.
Mr. Snarl Barkley.
All right.
So I'm disadvantaged on everything.
Yo, here's the top here. Oh god, this mountain is so tall. Why did they build this mountain so tall?
So tall.
She's gonna
God
be
damn
sitting
you,
there
God.
looking over the horizon going, woo! Wow.
You know what? This city is worth defending.
Great place. Yeah.
How much money do we owe you, Mike?
Hey, $20.
Nice.
$20 pour vous.
This was the last large pizza that we had in the store.
Are you kidding
This is
me?
the last large dough, so the other one's a medium.
Okay, cool. Just we'll set it in the kitchen. We'll grab it in a second.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. So you get to the top of the mountain, and so Mike is a hero.
Mike is a hero.
Thank you, Mike. Hang out for a few.
Yeah.
Are you still
Log
working?
says hi.
Wait, what?
Log.
Oh, they said Dawn. I'm like, I thought he left.
Log says
How
hi.
many people do we still have in our chat? How many viewers do we have?
29.
Nice.
Hey, we're doing pretty good still.
They're the
You
Yeah,
got your
guys.
stuff marked down?
I think so. They're the
Good job, Batgirl.
Sorry?
Oh,
yeah.
So, at the top of the mountain, you will find...
Duncan McFarlane.
What?
What the heck is that?
It goes with gaming really well.
It does. You're a hero.
So,
You're my hero.
how goes the 24-hour stretch of gaming?
25.
Good.
25 hours
It's
of gaming.
Dylan Safety.
We are at
Oh, God damn it.
the halfway level, I think.
We're like,
Yep, we are officially halfway.
Well,
nope, we're not.
We're at 13 hours to go.
Yeah.
Oh,
an
so,
hour
yeah,
left.
sorry,
oh, there you go.
Yeah, so we have the extra hour. Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully we'll make it.
It's possible we won't.
Mike,
Hi.
wave to the
How's it
camera
going?
for blog.
Hello.
There's Blog. Say hi to Blog. Hi, Blog. Blog. Blog is made of logs.
Is he?
Whoa.
Log blog.
Blog.
Blog, blog.
Did you see Chris Blog's Law Blog?
Oh my god.
Blog's Law Blog.
Yeah. Blah,
What?
Blah, blah, blah.
Watch Arrested Development and then fight me.
Blah, blah, blah.
This is what's up.
Blah, blog.
Well, I'm gonna go home to eat my pizza.
That sounds great. Is it a large?
It is a medium.
Okay.
Because there were no large pizzas left in the
You
store.
are a hero.
You sacrificed
Yeah.
your large pizza for us?
Indeed.
Thank you.
Truly, you are a hero this day.
Truly, you are a hero.
He will be immortalized.
They're both loaded with as much
Nothing.
toppings and cheese
Hey,
as
guys.
you can put on.
Nice.
Amazing.
Log's thing for us.
That sounds like a medical condition, Blog.
Yeah, you should get that checked out.
Oh no.
So yeah, there we go.
Thank you.
Thank you so
guys.
much,
Enjoy your
Mike.
pizza.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All
Have
right.
a good night. Enjoy the rest of your game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
blog, get that checked out.
At the top of the mountain, you will find a man named Plum. Plum is the Grand Master of the Order of the Even-Handed, a small monastic order dedicated to Tyr. Would-be students who periodically visit him to learn the way of the Sacred Fists, which combine cleric magic and monk training.
Fists.
As far as you understand, they usually return to the city confused, bruised, and not inclined to visit again.
Okay.
Wow.
You see this like frail, like 90-year-old, like white human dude sitting on top. Oh, someone else. Do we?
So that was Nick to Krista.
It was me.
What?
Because she shared her reward with me.
You know what?
Nice.
Inspiration.
You know what? You gain one, and you do too for being charitable. All right.
Because I'm having exactly 0 luck raising money, so.
Everyone say
Well,
hello.
no, you're still great, Nick.
Smile
and
from my
we're
grandma.
You're great.
Hi.
You're great.
Are you
Thank you
awake,
for the
Billy?
donation.
Fine.
Hi, Kristen.
Oh.
Grandma.
Hi, Grandma.
All right. So, okay, hold on. I gotta sit up. All right, and monk pose. There we go. So, you've been sent there to ask him information.
Seriously.
What's the most... Oh. Insight, what's the most polite way to wake him up?
He's
Like,
not. He's
snap him out of there.
He's
just meditating.
okay,
He's
what's-
probably aware of it.
Yes.
Oh, excuse me.
Yes, you've come to ask something of me.
Well, actually, sort of. We've come to ask, if you have anything for us to do for you and the Grey, or Force Grey, whatever the faction is underneath Force Grey.
Sure, go ahead and make me charisma.
Oh,
A what?
straight charisma.
Straight charisma.
Disadvantage, so.
Why did she have disadvantage?
Oh no, that's only for attack for level 1, never mind.
11.
11. Is anybody helping?
I'll help.
Hey, you have advantage. Roll again.
12.
You needed a 12, so that's good.
Oh!
He will shut his eyes and just kind of mutter.
Sorry to disturb.
Evil's twin hides its face for now. Expect that to change before winter's end.
Evil's fate.
You may go.
Oh, what?
That's it. That's
Get
it.
off my mountain.
We should leave.
You can leave the quick way or the slow way.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
You can move them quickly.
Hi
in a
there.
slow way.
Before
Officially
you do
overstayed
that,
your welcome.
I had a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, by the way, does she know that they worshipped here?
Maybe a knowledge history roll.
Which that's a good idea.
Yeah.
History. Here it is. This is gonna be interesting. 10.
Nah, not really.
Don't know where.
Yeah, you don't know.
Okay.
No.
In that case, then she's just gonna be like, okay, bye.
Or sure, why not?
Because like she's gonna be like, oh, hey, you guys worshipped here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, you'd probably find this pretty interesting, and she's gonna pull out Flame Tongue because it's Tyr's Flame Tongue.
The top one.
Oh yeah, the flaming shell sword. Wondered where that went off to.
Yeah, you did.
I got a
Is there anything
notification
I
about
didn't tell me about?
I love that. Well, that's like
It was created by a Merid
Right.
named Bobathor. Real jerk of a man.
Krista
Fish
Mitchell
man.
shared this. Krista Mitchell shared this.
Well, I mean,
If you want to look into the sword's past, perhaps you should look inside yourself. When twilight sparkles over a noonday sun, the rainbows will dash.
The rainbows will dash. Have a dash.
You can go.
she's gonna look really confused and be like,
And you will head back and communicate the message. And I'm going to go eat some pizza topping.
pizza.
Oh,
I am breaking.
Pizza.
so if I want to get pizza,
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Like 3 blueberry strudels there, which are fair game.
I'm gonna grab my
What
pillow.
blueberry strudels?
Because
I can't.
Oh wait, no, those aren't strudels. Those are scones.
Scones.
There's someone else's scones. I'm stealing someone's scones.
Okay. Now it's just me and you. It's our show.
That's
It's just-
right. It's the show.
So what are we going to talk about today, Krista?
I don't know.
Yeah, now that everyone else is gone.
I just
Hi.
It's our show now.
It's our show now. We've hijacked
I
it.
see.
I just finished. I spent a month and a little bit listening to the entirety of the Adventure Zone podcast, which has been going on for 3 years.
Yeah.
And I listened to the entirety of it in like a month.
How frequent is it? Is it like
It's every 2
Oh,
weeks.
every 2
We
weeks?
should
Yeah.
do character interviews. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh boy.
I can't remember your friggin' name yet.
Interview me.
So, Lauren, how long have you been a paladin?
All my life.
So like you came out of the womb with their sword and shield?
Came out fighting.
Did you cut your own way out?
Oh my gosh.
That's how my mother died.
Well, that got real dark real fast, didn't it? Maybe we
If
should
you're grabbing
we
pizza, grab pizza.
pizza.
Oh, okay. That was a great show.
That was amazing.
What kind of pizza is there?
Chicken bacon ranch and meat lovers.
Meat lovers. Look.
What we got?
Is that your 5 hour?
That's one of them, yeah.
What does this even taste like?
Not much.
Different things. That's cinnamon. Fiery cinnamon.
Why is this 24 hours?
We need to eat these.
Oh boy. Who does?
We can eat them.
We should. Okay.
Oh wow, so actually smells pretty good.
I will eat your crust if you're not eating it.
Did you
Oh, will you? It's like I left a bunch.
I took it
You're
already.
you're my fucking hero.
I tried.
There were also like 2 that I just kind of put in the other thing in there.
Oh, I didn't see them.
Well, I can't
I
leave.
just
I
stuffed it in
can't
the
leave
secret
y'all
thing.
all alone. So I'll stay here for a moment.
Delicious, delicious crust.
Hello.
But this one's like super gooey.
I like it.
Nick.
How's your
Sauce.
night going? Well, I can't actually see the chat right now. I don't have it up. So
Pizza.
pizza. There's pizza.
That got dark.
That's a thing.
Oh my god, that's a spicy cinnamon.
It's not good. It went down. Oh, ew.
Drunk Mario Party. That
Amazing.
sounds like a good time.
Hey, Drink
For the
this.
whole 24 hours?
That would be
Because
amazing.
you wanted it.
That'd be pretty good.
Oh, well, in that case. Winter,
What?
drink this.
No.
You have to be awake for 12 more hours.
I'll be fine. I don't want to drink that. No.
Wow.
Good talk.
Oh, okay.
I've been saying that to you for years. No, not for that. It doesn't like the Oh, sorry. I mean the. No, I don't know. The joke is losing it. Whoa. All right.
Kelly, do you want
I
the
made a mistake.
wings I got you?
What?
Do you want the wings I got you?
A thing?
Are you good?
What?
If you can
Wings,
spare one,
chicken
yes.
Sure. Yeah.
Always helping me.
Let's take 5 minutes and eat.
No,
Delicious food!
Delicious food. Now mug for the camera.
Hell
All
yeah.
right. Let's.
You missed our interview. It got real dark.
Oh, what?
Did anyone else like some of the food I made? In addition to the pizza?
I'm good
I'm
with
good
pizza
with
for
pizza
now.
right now. Thank you. I may take you up on that later.
Thanks, bro.
Also, I realized how well this outfit lends itself to steampunk when I saw my reflection with the goggles. I was like,
Yeah.
oh damn. Well, a very steampunky outfit.
You just need a bustle under your half skirt.
Are they already
I wouldn't fit too well on the couch, so like it was like.
Well, no, but if you were doing like a steampunky thing.
Heat up, yes, cook, no. I'm actually.
I'm still deciding if I want the toast or not.
If you don't, I'll eat it.
I really want to.
I know, right?
What?
Pizza!
I mean.
Welcome to the pizza. We got cheese and meat.
Welcome to the jungle. We got trees and rain. We got everything you want, but mostly trees and rain.
That reminds me of the Peaches song.
Millions of peaches. Peaches for me.
No.
Millions of
Gonna move
bitches.
out to the country.
That's the same song.
Oh, really?
Moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. Moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches.
Moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. Doo-doo. Peaches come from a can. They will put the Empire Man
In a factory downtown.
If I had my little way, I'd eat peaches every day. Some soaking boulders in the shade.
Yeah.
You know,
President's
some people
Day.
pay very good money to watch attractive people eat food.
Yeah, this is true.
So.
But they should. It also means that.
Now you suffer.
Marks.
What? Supper? What?
Love you, Saffron.
Saffron, is it got that stuck in my hair?
Taryn. What did Taryn say? Oh, it's stuck in her head.
now.
Love you, Taryn.
That slice is naked.
Yes, I know. It's because I had a bunch of naked pieces.
Okay.
Because Kelly made them naked.
I didn't think you should do this.
Got all undressed.
Mm-hmm.
I hate you all, Hope. You know you love us.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least one of us.
That's Taryn.
Yeah.
Taryn!
I'm getting mixed messages here. Tomorrow we get to be gnomes together.
What?
Taryn and I.
There's you have it tomorrow?
Yeah.
What?
No.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Adam's game.
Oh!
Yeah.
I'm not sleeping
Seriously?
after
Another
this.
game?
I have stuff to do
You're gonna play
tomorrow.
another game tomorrow?
And I can't
yeah,
actually
I'm
rest
going to her
because I my
place,
sleeping
crashing
pattern.
for a couple of hours, and then going to Taryn's to play more.
So I'm going to be up until probably about 11 p.m. tomorrow.
Wow.
I've been able to do that since I turned 30.
Right.
It's the worst.
I need to do that because I need 4 to 6 hours of sleep, and if I get it early, I will be up early and it'll fuck over my sleeping pattern greatly.
That's fair.
I've done
not
exactly
called a break for me.
I stayed up for 24 hours exactly once before.
Hey, me too. And that was only because I had to drive home from someone's
There's a
house.
message directed
I
to
have
you
pulled so many all-nighters.
on the
It's
chat.
exhausting.
Aw, Adam is totally okay if you sleep through his game. I won't, don't worry.
Like, are you going to be able to do this, Nick?
Nick's got this shit.
I mean, good for you. Let's see if we can do it together.
You guys
I
can.
believe in you, buddy. You can do the thing.
Problem is, I didn't sleep well for like 3 nights before this.
Yeah.
And like last night we were having like technical problems, so I was up
It's not
working
showing
on
up. What
this
was the message?
until 2 a.m.
Yeah.
I guess I forgot to choose
And it was-
your
it's like, I'm
bonuses
just-
when I donated. What kind of things can I choose?
Who is this?
Mandar.
Amanda?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think you got an item. What did you get from
No,
Bev?
that was from Bev.
No, but didn't you get another one?
Yeah.
No,
The second thing that you got.
I have a ring, which was from Bev. The $25 was from Amanda.
Oh.
That one that you haven't picked. She hasn't picked anything for that.
Yeah.
She's asking what could be picked.
I don't know, something fun. Something I can give her something weird. I can give her. You can get like an uncommon item.
Otheon
Like
is back.
Sup, Otheon? Welcome back.
Who is that?
Who's Otheon?
There's someone rad
James?
watching our stream.
Oh,
Exactly.
Hey James, come back over. You can
Yeah.
run game for a few minutes while I take a nap.
Oh, that's James.
Yeah, Olathion.
yeah.
Otheon. No L.
Old lady on?
Thanks,
Oh,
James.
hi James.
Hi, James. Yep, we
Okay.
figured it out.
Figured what out?
It was
Who
James.
Otheon was? Because
Oh
they
yeah,
said hi.
it's James.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
We've been over this about 4 times now.
We got there.
Over what?
Your head.
3 buses?
Yeah.
Nothing is
My
over my
condolences.
head.
14.
My
probably
reflexes are too
14,
good.
50,
I would
then
catch it.
One other one. Yeah. I only know that because I'm.
I hope you have a bus
He's back in
to
the
go to
WWE,
Oh,
eh?
yeah.
Do it and I'll give her a ring of jumping.
So I know it's a 14 and a 50 to get to
I'm Batman.
Netflix exchange where I need to switch something else
So,
to get over
With
to.
that.
We should just like
Yeah.
quit D&D and start playing like a superhero game.
There you go. Hey, well, you know
What?
what?
The kids.
I'm Nightcrawler.
What?
You're Batman.
But the
so we're
alternate
good.
reality.
Oh, Runaways?
No, it was the other one that I was reading when I was over here a particular day.
Oh, City of Mist. Oh no, Tales from the Loop. Yeah. Oh.
Tales from the Loo?
Loop.
I'll tell you tales from the loo. Okay. So you know in
Winter!
no,
See, I was gonna say the George Michael story.
it's actually
but-
a funny game story. Okay. Okay, in Borderlands 2, you know how you can play as Zero or like a few others, right?
I always play
Creed.
0.
I was playing as Zero one time, and I was looting one of the bathrooms to find like the injection things.
Yeah.
And I tried to turn around, and freaking Zero is stuck
Taryn.
in the toilet and can't get out.
Oh no!
I had to restart the game and everything.
How much do
And
we
then
need
later
to
on,
donate?
I just said that he had a
No!
irrational feeling.
No!
Bad Taryn.
No.
Bad Taryn.
Because he got stuck.
If you have to ask, you can't afford it.
Although, okay, Taryn, I will say this. If you donate me $50, I will not protest if there's a deck of many things.
I will highly protest.
I think we had this question before.
we did.
Okay.
I mean, if you really want a deck of many things.
No, see,
no.
the joke here is that I generally will not play in a game.
I think I choose jewelry for
I
Patty.
can give you you can have, okay.
Way to
So
deck
here's the
illusions.
deal.
Yeah, deck
For-
illusions is...
Oh yeah, she.
You can have
to
the
be fair,
deck of
she
many
already did
things,
Donate $50.
Or you can have
Yeah, that's true.
Sorry.
you can have the duck of many things.
Duck!
I like the duck.
Many things.
No, it's my
Duck
duck.
sounds good.
Get your own duck.
Can we share it?
Fine.
Like divorced parents.
Is it a
I'll take
mallard or...
weekends.
I'm
Was it?
totally
Wait,
mallard.
should we Canadian
I'll
what
tell
a-
you, I'll take
what a-
weekends and holidays.
No.
The mallard
No.
of many things.
The mallard of many
Yeah.
things.
So, the one for the 20.
That's right, you did, Taryn, because you're
Yeah.
fucking amazing. Oh my god, gonna be a chicken? No, Adam already has chickens that are a portal and a
What
5
jewelry
foot
do you
square of
have?
fire. We
Ring.
don't need any more magical
Protect.
chickens.
Yes, we do.
No.
I love chickens.
It
Wait,
protects.
who's that?
I'm all about chickens. Deck of many chickens.
Yeah, because that was the
deck of many chickens.
Deck of many chickens. You draw a card and you get chickens.
It's a
Oh,
fancy
and those
chicken.
chickens from Legend of Zelda.
There's like a claw.
Yeah.
If you
my
tap
God.
one,
I can't hear.
Sorry.
Amy?
Yeah.
Continue? Continue, I can hear you now.
Okay. So she donated 25, so I guess like a common item or something.
I'm working on it. All right, continue gabbing.
So I just imagine a deck of many
Wow, that was
chickens.
really
Deck of
easy.
many chickens.
And just just fatting the deck at somebody and just be like, chicken, 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 chicken,
No,
chicken.
no, okay. It works like a
Or
regular
like-
deck where the cards
Camera.
are all numbered,
Camera.
Oh, you got it.
and the number you draw is how many chickens appear. And the suit that you draw is the color
Type
of
of chicken?
chicken.
Wait, I'm blanking.
Yeah.
What's the thing that like you can have a pouch and you can like keep stuff in it?
A bag of holding.
Or if you were
Just
Teddy
all-
Haversack.
But
Yeah.
the only thing you could ever pull out was
Was chickens.
Chicken, a bag of infinite chickens.
How can you
Yes.
tell the players are getting tired? Yes. deck of
Someone,
many
someone
chickens.
donate so I can have a bag of infinite chickens,
There you go.
please. I love
Hey.
chickens.
Then we can eat them. Then we have infinite food.
No. Don't you hurt my chickens.
While we are
I will
have a bag of
defenestrate you.
You could take one out and just like throw it at your
Adam is
Yeah.
horrified. Adam is rightly horrified.
Hey again, nerds.
Okay, you know what? You know what I will do? Person in the chat, I can give a piece of jewelry, or I can fix Patty's character by giving her like cool, like ruby lensed sunglasses that give her dark vision, so that we can stop dealing with this bullshit about not seeing in the dark.
We do have two
Yeah,
humans.
we have another human.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
we do have other humans who can't see in the dark.
It's okay. I fight first and then.
Yeah, get
escalate.
fixed.
Ah.
Okay, or I'll just look for another thing. Hold on. I'll look for a thing. Ooh, a headband.
A
Nah.
headband must be so cute.
I will give you a necklace.
Sharon, you smartass.
I love her.
I know. Taryn's amazing. This is
Taryn, we love you.
Who's here in the chat?
Me, I
I
am
am
here.
here.
You are here. And,
I am
and
here as
we
well.
appreciate you for it.
I'm gonna say that it's
Aww.
common.
Taryn.
What's a periapt? No, it's a okay. You know what? This is handy for you. I'm gonna give you a periapt of health.
Ooh.
So it looks like this.
Okay.
Those are useful.
Periapt of health. It's a necklace, and while wearing it, you are immune to any disease. So time to head up that one district you've been skipping out on.
Oh.
You
Oh.
okay?
Yeah, I just
And this is including like lycanthropy, mummy rot, all the good ones.
Yeah.
Hell, you can't even get a yeast infection with.
Wow.
Do you want me to
No
say
UTIs.
I've taken
I know.
everything.
Oh,
It's
sure.
real.
Thank you. Thank
No
you.
problem.
Also, by some rules, you can't get drunk.
No, that's not a disease.
That's not a disease.
No, you
disease
can't
of
become an
mind.
alcoholic though, because that's a disease according to AA.
Yeah, it's a disease of the mind.
Disease. Oh, hey, your derangement's occurred. Your character suddenly is normal and joins a nunnery.
That's not that. Joining a nunnery is not normal.
Yes,
Say
it
it
is.
For nuns.
Yeah, I'll ask the two religious characters. Is it normal?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Nuns are cute.
Chat decide.
Now she just doesn't feel the need to like.
That's
be
your
in the middle of
fetish.
nowhere.
As someone who's basically dressed like
That's
an
a
anime
that's
nun.
a dirty habit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been nice looking at you this whole time.
Oh, that's nice.
Let's try that again, like only white people can. There we go.
There we go.
Oh man. Okay. So back at the farm. Let's see. So
Someone
you're
needs to donate a bunch of chickens. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We need eggs.
I do have a bag of really useless things. I might be able to pull out that rubber chicken I have. In fact, put my hand in the many things bag, rummage around, and pull the first thing out I've touched.
Kelly,
Is it a chicken?
she used the bag.
Of many things.
no, that would be useful.
No. The bag of useless things.
The bag of useless things.
Yeah, the chicken would be useful right now.
How?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just
'Cause
said,
we're on a
you know what?
farm?
I haven't done it today, so I stuck my hand in there, rifled around, and grabbed the first thing I touched.
Yep, absolutely. You're going to pull out no, that would actually be useful. So you're walking down a mountain. So you are going to
An empty water skin.
you're going to pull out a flag
Whew. It's your flag.
with a it's a flag that says "We surrender" in big red letters.
Keep it. You never know. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, just fold it up,
No.
put it in my regular bag.
I mean, you can try again if you want.
To me, the flag is like
You do have another
blasphemous.
use of that for the day.
Just
Blasphemy.
Um,
Gonna get wrecked.
it's It's a marble carving of a pineapple. To scale.
That would be heavy.
Really heavy.
Yeah, it is really. It's like 20
The
pounds.
chickening. D&D edition.
But it's kind of nice, actually. Like,
It's nice looking.
It could go in the bar.
Yeah, I'll just walk it down the
That's
mountain.
what's
An
gonna
extra 20 pounds down the mountain.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, you really need the pineapple?
you know what? You didn't complain about the 100 pounds of
No.
silver, so don't complain about the pineapple.
You could just throw it down the
If
mountain.
you don't want me at my, if you don't want me at my
Great.
silver, or if you don't want me at my pineapple, you can
Then
handle
you
me
have
at my
pina
silver.
coladas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can hold it.
Yeah, I guess I
You can hold what?
I can hold a pineapple.
Where's Nick? Oh, you're Nick. Where's Krista?
I am.
Who's
Just gonna
Krista?
hand it
Where's
to you and be
Krista?
like,
So no,
there
I'm just
you
gonna
go.
go bowling with it.
Jane, if you're watching, thank you so much.
What
I'll
happened?
grab the money from
Okay.
the cupboard.
What happened?
I think we're talking more about chickens because we were told to stop.
Exactly.
One of my coworkers donated some, but she couldn't do it online, so she's doing it offline.
That's fine.
You're doing,
Take
like,
the
a
change.
thing.
Take the, or give me some things.
Whoa.
Give me some things so I can throw at people.
Seven things?
You
Stuff and
take the
things.
thing.
Stuff and things.
The thing!
You fucked up.
I did! I messed it up!
Yes. She fucked up.
Yeah, no, it hit her like right in the chest.
It really did. I should have
Yeah.
caught it. I touched it even.
Like, trust me, I'm good
I'm
at
on
that.
4 now.
Hitting people in
I
the
should use
chest.
them.
With, yeah, with projectiles.
The chickening.
I always forget. Did I tell you I'm good at D&D?
Chicken chaser.
You're good
You're so good at D&D.
at drunk driving. What?
Oh! I don't actually drive, so that's
Wow.
So there you go.
Okay, you're good at don't driving.
Woo!
Drink and don't drive, kids.
Don't.
A trebuchet rubber chicken nugget.
Nice.
As you are back at the, the manor, repairing it up the place, a paper bird flies in through the window, flapping its wings. It sets itself down in front of the pair of you, and unfolds itself.
Paper
Mhm.
bird?
Yeah,
Ooh!
like it's a paper crane.
I opened the bird.
Yep.
Rayner tells us that you were a good bet. He bought you tickets to the opera tonight at the Light Singer Theatre at the Sea Ward.
Ooh.
If you're interested, meet Mert in intermission. Private Box C. Formal attire is required for admittance.
Oh.
Oh, I don't know if I have formal attire.
You're not even there.
No.
We're still going down the mountain.
Yeah, you're still going up the mountain at this point.
Oh, it's those. Okay.
I guess I would have to go buy an outfit. I think I have some gold left.
Well, I could probably whip you something up.
Really?
I think it should be fine. We've got lots of material to work with.
This is true. All right, let's get to it. Sewing montage.
Sounds good. You'll work on that. And enclosed with the letter that crumbles to ash once you finish reading it are 2 tickets. Yeah, you have your own adventure. I mean, there are more tickets, but will they be back in time, really? So there's 6 tickets for The Fall of Tiamat, an opera sung in Giant describing the evil dragon queen's defeat at the Well of Dragons.
Yes. I'm a follower of Bahamut.
Are you?
Yep.
No, you're gonna love this.
I love it. Oh my god.
Yes, we're
I
so
grew up with
character.
the story. I've seen it 15 times, and it's still my favorite.
Normally you have to wait for like the draw, like the raffle. Not this
Exactly.
time. Man, that's
The
Manchu.
arrangements in this are
Can we make
so
charisma
good.
checks for how nice our outfits are?
Charisma
Yeah.
checks.
Do it.
Fucking yeah!
Not
I
too
clean
bad.
up nice.
Nice. I'm a dragon. I don't so much. 16. Not too bad though.
That's pretty good.
Yours is
I
24.
got 24.
Oh yeah, you're stylish for that
Oh,
cape.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's all the cape. See, I'm still wearing my cape, but that's the problem. I just kind of smell like brimstone.
But you make it work.
Exactly.
16, you make it work.
It's called fashion, darling. Look it up.
Exactly.
It's on page 194 of the DMG. All right.
Yes,
So-
yes, we're sewing in character. Amazing.
You head out that night and witness a striking. That's the wrong page. I was like, you're not going to fight the Infernals. That's what?
Whoa.
That's a different thing that you don't qualify for because none of you are evil enough. Except for a little bit you, actually. I'm not even shitting. Like Patty's character would qualify because evil, aligned, or morally ambiguous, and with all of like the theft and things.
I guess you're chaotic neutral now, aren't you?
I'm probably close to chaotic neutral, to be honest.
Yeah.
Chaotic dickish.
Chaotic. Fuck you.
Cool.
No! When people are in trouble, I go to help. When you guys were getting attacked by the scarecrows, I went and helped.
It's true.
I didn't even get paid for that job.
That's true.
Still helped out.
The scarecrows would have paid you.
Really?
Yeah. Too late now.
Don't die.
So
More amenable than Tiff's character.
True. I will actually change my...
Don't die. We'll try.
Yeah, exactly.
We've already died.
So we are.
So
very mean folks.
you enjoy the show. It's tremendous performance, and at the intermission, you find your way to Private Box C. The attendant that's guarding the door, dressed in black and white finery, looks you up and down. Ah, Mr. Mert is expecting you.
Thank you.
As you
Did you just get the online from Jane? Yeah. Yep. I just put that one in.
so as you
Yeah. So that was an offline one.
Okay, but
It goes through on it.
it now goes through and you should be getting inspiration and
Yep, I did.
whatnot.
I did. I
Thank
gave it to
you.
her.
Appreciate it.
All right, hey Christine,
Yeah.
do you want to run a scene?
I mean, sure. I have no idea what's going on right now, so
Yeah, this is kind of a weird one.
I have not been paying attention to
That's
it.
fine.
This is
Amy,
a total
do you want to run a
sidebar.
scene, Amy?
Oh god, that would be probably a really bad idea.
Okay.
Water, please.
Fine, I'll do it. All right.
What scene is it?
It's one of the Harper missions.
Stephen Harper?
Oh god.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything
Leaving
for that
now.
dipshit.
Yeah, that's why I was like, it doesn't matter who runs that one because it's weird, but I got it if you don't want to.
I have no idea what Harper or anything like that is.
Yeah, that's
so.
fair. Well, I'll shut
kind of
myself
been
The
paying
in.
Harpers?
Yep.
As in the group?
But
The-
not really, so.
The organization.
Yeah.
You head your way through the doors, and there's a prodigiously fat man sitting on a chaise lounge watching the show. Or, well, he would be when the intermission's over. He turns and smiles at you.
Good evening.
I expected more than just two.
I'm afraid our friends are off on an errand.
And he will right himself to his feet. My name is Mert. Nice
So
to
good
meet you.
Pleasure.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Tieflings.
What
Not so many in this
neighborhood can you
area.
get
I
me?
hear that though
What?
that
neighborhood can you
you're quite the storyteller.
I do fancy myself a storyteller, yes.
And you're quite the charmer as far as I understand as well. Two charming young ladies.
Well, thank you.
If you'd like, I realize now that the tickets that I sent you, they're subpar. Would you like to join me for the rest of the performance in this box?
Oh,
Yes.
that would be wonderful.
The
Thank
view's
you.
wonderful. I think you'll appreciate it. Also, drinks?
Certainly.
Sure.
So I am here representing an organization that you might have some interest in. The Harpers. We're
Harbors are good shit.
Yeah.
yeah, they're good. They're good shit.
That's probably right up our alley.
Nice. I'm in.
Just trying to find a good, quick way to explain them. So, the Harpers, we're
What is that?
we like to keep our ears open and our eyes open, and we make sure that
Can I save it for
Waterdeep
later?
is protected from within.
We split later.
Our enemies would call us spies. We call ourselves liberators of knowledge.
Oh. Interesting.
If you'd be interested, I do have something that I could use some help with to prove your worth.
Well,
I'm always happy to help.
Further, of course.
I don't need to prove my worth, but I'm always happy to help.
Rainier said that you are very, very helpful. I appreciate that. He's a good
too
man.
kind.
He seems to fancy at least one of you.
He is a sweetheart.
he was very kind.
Wedding bells.
Really, I don't hear him.
Heartbreaking. Oh, the show is beginning again.
She is like at the front of this, like leaning out of the box.
Nice.
So cute. Oh my gosh.
The best part is she has like a wisdom of 14 and intelligence of 16. She just is naive at the same time. It's part of her charm.
All right. So at the end of the show, Mert turns to you, and you've had a couple of drinks. All right. If you're willing to accept, I have a mission for you.
Oh, certainly.
One of the drays working in the city is pulled by a talking mare named Maxine. Locate her. Find out if she's learned the identity of any Zent operatives. If so, determine their whereabouts.
Yeah, of course.
Sounds good. Have a great night. She's working tonight. You should be able to find her.
Fantastic.
All right. Can I get both of you to make me an investigation check?
Sure. We
17.
Damn. Okay, done.
Investigation, you said? 20.
Done.
Ooh. Booyah.
So it's not long before you'll find your way around, and we'll come up to a draft horse that's pulling, pulling a dray, which I'm guessing is like a carriage or something.
I guess so.
It's like a taxi, right?
Yeah,
Huh.
probably.
Hailing a
So as you the dray is idling. I guess it's just hanging out.
Idling.
Horse is just
the horses.
The horse is idling.
So, it looks like the person who would normally be like leading the dray is it like
a tracker cart for delivering beer barrels or other heavy loads, especially a low one without sides.
Okay. So outside of a pub, you can see this draft horse hanging out in front of a cart as several people empty it of kegs to refill on a raucous evening. Do you approach?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you say to the horse?
Hello. Are you...
Does he have no name?
What's the name of the horse?
Maxine.
Are you Maxine?
The horse looks at you. Who's asking?
We're here for Mr. Mert.
Make me a charisma check. Easy. Or persuasion. Sorry, persuasion is even better. What'd you get?
8, 9, 10, 14.
She looks you up and down. You're with the Harpers.
Sort of.
We're helping. We spoke to Mr. Mert at the opera tonight and sort of tell the story about and talk about Rainer and stuff like that.
All right.
He sent us to ask if you'd heard anything about something because Krista has a horrible memory.
Listen closely. I gave a ride to a sun elf and a half orc bodyguard 2 days ago. Picked them up at an intersection. I don't remember which one exactly, but I dropped them off at the Yawning Portal. They talked about hiring spies to root out Xanathar guild hideouts in the city. You don't recognize one of them, but the half-orc bodyguard she describes, that's the half-orc that got into that bar fight from the beginning of the session.
The one that we helped?
The one that you helped.
That was fighting Xantarm.
Yeah, the Z-Man, the X-Man.
The X-Man who was fighting, but we didn't know she was an X-Man at the time, we just knew she was fighting Z-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Got it. Awesome. Interesting. And sorry, when was that again? Out of character.
It was 2 days ago that I dropped them off. That seems to make, it's been about, I guess we'll say.
That would have been like a week.
It is
Spent a lot of time at the farm.
It is the correct night of the beginning of the adventure. Ago.
Okay.
So, days ago.
Okay, fair enough.
Fatu.
Arata.
I said it. I think we actually saw her there.
Mm-hmm.
So interesting. Okay.
Then that half-orc that we helped, she was...
for working for Xanathar, I suppose. Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Cold. Tired?
A little bit. I will make sure to. We'll make sure to send that on to Mr. Mert.
All right. Sounds good. All right, time to go, Maxine. Another delivery. Stay safe. The shadows have eyes.
I'll pet her nose.
Yeah.
Like she's like a regular horse. You have such a gorgeous horse, sir.
She's very
Oh,
friendly.
this old bag.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
She's in excellent health.
Well, I guess never look him in the mouth. He says and gets back up and all right, out of the way. We got deliveries to go.
Was she a gift?
She was gifted.
She was gifted,
She was
but she squandered it.
Oh.
Sad.
As he drives away, I
So-
minor illusion a kick me sign onto his back.
Okay, done.
I suppress a snicker.
You will you'll return home or back to the place.
Yeah.
And we'll actually meet up with these four on your walk. You'll bump into each other about a block away from the manor.
Hi!
Hey,
Woohoo!
where were you two?
At the opera.
They're dressed to the nines.
And she's just gonna look at Alara? No,
Zinnia.
no.
I'm Zinnia. She's
Yeah.
is on
You guys just came
Arizona.
back?
Thank you. Yeah, she's gonna look at Zinnia and be like,
Dang, you look good.
"Hey,
Dang.
Thank you. Hello. How was the journey?
it was
Exhausting.
Is that a marble pineapple?
Tiring.
sorry, it was good. Yeah.
Where did you find the pineapple?
My bag. It has random.
Oh, right.
things in it. Because I pulled out the chicken.
Right.
So how was your day?
Got so
Amazing.
much done. The opera was fantastic.
We finished cleaning the front room.
We made new friends. We made new dresses. Oh
We
my
talked
gosh.
to a horse.
Wow.
It was great.
Talk to a horse?
Yeah, she was very kind.
Maxine.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Lovely coat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool.
Wait.
Okay.
What's your charisma?
18.
My?
Yeah.
Both of us
No,
are
no,
18.
Sorry, her charisma.
18.
Okay, and you got a what? 20 something.
I got a 20,
Yeah.
so it was 24 all day.
Oh shit. I'm just gonna go with the fact that that she's a little enamored by you now.
Aww.
She's just gonna be a little bit like.
Aww.
Hey, I mean, I'd love to hear the rest of your day. Just get to know you better. About it. I mean,
I love it.
Why do my characters always hook up?
right. Actually, I didn't even think about that.
Amazing.
It's too funny.
Were we supposed to bring this information to Rainier?
She's literally gonna be like, hey.
What?
The information, were we supposed to take this back to Merritt or the next
Yeah,
day?
you did on the way home. we'll
Oh,
say.
okay, alright. Cool.
So you pass that along, and then you met up with each other. So heading back, as you head over to the manor, you'll find that there's someone standing on the doorstep. They're dressed in dark clothes,
Oh dear.
and as they turn around, you can see that it's
We're
someone dressed in like dark finery, holding a package in their hands.
Insight?
Sure, go ahead.
Perception.
What is your intent, strange parcel bearing person?
20.
Nice.
18.
They seem bored. Like they've been waiting here for a little while.
Oops.
Well, hello.
As you round the corner,
Do they look like they have any sort of weapon and stuff?
Arizona?
Yeah.
Hello. I have this for you.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm
It's-
sorry if we kept you waiting.
It's quite all right. Thank you.
Thank you. Where's this from?
It's from Mr. Lord Rainier.
Oh, fantastic.
I have an excellent night. He taps his heels and walks off into the night.
Thank you.
I was gonna say, does he have friends too?
No.
Oh, sorry.
Probably
Goodness,
a
sir.
gentleman's gentleman.
I'm supposed to tip apparently.
Uh,
I hand him a gold.
yes, thank you. And he'll walk off into the night.
She'll walk into the house of the boss.
So it's wrapped in parchment.
But, yeah.
It's wrapped in like parchment paper.
Okay.
Do you tear it open?
Yeah.
It's a small box, and when you open it, it's a music box that plays the main theme from Fall of Tiamat. Ooh. Has a little note there that says, "I heard you enjoyed the show."
Gee, She blushes as much as a
lovely.
dragonborn can.
She's definitely gonna lean forward and be like, my, snag yourself a nobleman.
And she'll walk away.
She's gonna follow after and be like, no, tell me more, please. When's the wedding?
All right,
Goodness gracious.
so
She keeps playing it.
I finally have found running a tavern. If you choose to do so, the repairs will cost you 1,000 gold total.
What if we do the work ourselves?
Yeah, we're doing a lot of the work ourselves.
Hitting up some HGTV
Yep,
shows
1,000 gold to renovate the tavern over 12 days.
Damn.
Wow.
That's with you doing it.
We're getting there.
Okay, well, we've been cleaning.
And
maybe
then
not running.
250 for licenses and contracts.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So clearly we need to do some adventuring first.
Yeah.
We're working on it. We promise.
And then,
robbery.
and then it's 50 gold per 10 day of maintenance and wages for the hirelings. And
Okay.
then 10 gold per 10 day for all the guild. So $60 or 60 gold per 10 days
We'll get
to
there.
run it. And at the end of every 10 day, roll D100 plus 10 and consult this.
For profit.
Oh wow, this is actually a really lucrative business.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
Like if it actually does well. So like what would that even be? Let's check that. Alright. So in theory, well that's a 3, so that
I have my foot.
can I have
I'm
that?
gonna try and find it.
Okay, please.
What?
I dropped something.
Oh, God, yeah. I was about seeing anything.
So, for example, even on this would have been you must pay half the business maintenance cost for each of these days. Profits cover the other half. Oh, that's pretty good. And then in that theory,
And it was the. Oh, wait, no, it's back there. It's back.
oh,
Oops, sorry.
yeah,
No, it's actually it's right there. You can see it.
Oh, there it is.
get it, Kaylin. Get that.
Yeah.
Get after it.
All right.
Good job.
Yeah, thanks.
There, what's on darling?
All right. How many viewers do we still have?
I don't know.
Last
Wait,
I
what?
checked was 24.
26.
Damn, son.
Say
It's
what?
getting late.
It's
Thanks for
getting-
sticking with us.
Yeah, thank you. Hopefully you can stay with us during the whole time.
Thanks.
If you leave,
No. We'll be soon.
oh, muffin.
If we get down to 0 viewers, it's a party, right?
What's that?
No, we get to sleep. We get to.
Yeah, that's
Get
a
to nap.
that's a party wipe.
No.
That's really
Get out.
Okay, so here's the plan, chat. You're gonna do stream. What you're gonna do is even if you're not necessarily watching, just stay in the chat. Do something else on a different computer.
That's what everybody's doing. What?
super cute.
Nothing.
I'm not gonna count you, Jacob.
Oh.
But do you know our username profile names?
Yes.
Do you know mine?
Yes.
Yep, we know.
Yeah.
Dang it!
What do we know?
So what's everybody doing?
I'm
I would have been there.
gonna go meditate
All right.
for trance.
I'm gonna
'cause
attempt to keep working on the tavern.
That sounds good. Why don't you just send in some casual roleplay for a few
Ooh.
minutes?
Yeah, I would have been at
Casual
the tavern kind of trying to help fix things.
Okay. Oh, so do some what?
My mom doesn't know how to donate the $20,
Aw, Mummy.
but she wants to donate $20.
All right, so I'll allow
Thank
you
you,
to
Mom.
continue to roleplay a
Yay!
bit. I'm gonna take 5.
So, I was thinking if we knock out this wall, we can open the ballroom up a bit more and rent
we-
it as a venue.
Yes, but do we really want to try knocking down a wall?
Well-
that could destroy the whole house.
Well, we're not going to do it without consulting a contractor. I'm just.
We don't have the money for that.
But,
I have some friends.
Okay, well, do we know how much it's even gonna cost?
well, I've been running the numbers and it looks like everything told, it'll be about $1,000 to get the place up to code. Or
Whoa.
1,000 gold to get the place
Well,
up
we
to
could
code.
sell
I
some.
only
Yeah,
have
but
24.
then that's just for it up to code. Then
At the
walking down the
moment.
wall would
Well,
be
then
even
there's,
more.
then there's
sorry,
some
27.
licensing
I
and...
have 27.
Perhaps we could find an investor.
Oh.
Lord Rainer might be interested.
Like
Certainly if you asked
Lord
him, he
Rainer
might.
might be interested. Get him on as a business partner or as an
Yeah.
investor. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yes.
I'm sure if
Yeah.
he would give us an advance, we would be able to pay him back.
Advance.
Well,
For sure.
we can get what we can do. Cause okay. Let's see. How much money do we all have to be able to put towards?
Maybe
Maybe
100 gold
200.
between all of us.
Well,
Maybe
I'll dump
2?
my 100 on.
You have 100?
Yeah, I haven't spent anything.
Wow.
And like, and
She
what?
has
either.
100, so we clearly have more.
I
have
So-
8.
See,
I'll go with
I've
20.
only got about 50 golds that I
Yeah,
can
right
put
there.
towards this.
Well,
I
no,
only have
20 so that I can have some left over
32.
to give to
I was
I only
saving
have
up
about
for armor.
32.
I mean, obviously,
Listen, I've been looking at some of the other businesses in the area, and if we get this place open in time for the summer season, we can potentially bring in some good profits and actually have the whole loan paid off quite quickly.
what we could do.
And we don't have to hire a bartender or a cook.
This is true.
Oh,
Oh, camera.
camera.
Oh, camera.
That's right. Liv has been getting very
Tavern
good on
Simulator,
skill.
favorite edition.
So what we could do,
You are.
is we could specifically just get downstairs bar pub section up to code. We don't necessarily have to take any people into the rooms, but we can at least have a running bar.
But
That's true.
we could rent out the rooms for, hourly wages.
For what?
I don't know if we want to be that kind of establishment. But again,
Yeah. We
No.
could make...
We may not be able to get the proper licenses unless the whole building is up to code.
That's true.
True.
Well, I think it's worthwhile either way. And I mean, even if Lord Rainier isn't available, I'm sure there are many other people that would be interested in joining a venture such as ours. I mean, it has a good, I suppose, gimmick with Liff available.
yeah.
That's right, and we've been gaining quite a reputation lately.
Absolutely. And I'm sure we'll be able to earn it back eventually.
In no time at all.
Like
It's
what Zinnia said, she's done a lot of research, and I think we'll be able to earn this back quite quickly.
Like,
I
as of
agree.
a loan.
I would say
Of course.
within the year, we'll be able to...
Or they would have a choice of doing it as a loan, or possibly
Maybe
as joining
a
as an
loan with
investor.
The church. Oh, I mean, we can ask.
Yeah.
That's an awful lot of money for a church, though,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Well,
It is,
I mean,
But it
if
spreads the word of.
I don't know if
They
they're going
might-
to put the tavern though.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
But
I mean,
we
it is
could-
mostly being run at night during
It's
the
true.
moonlight.
true.
And
And we could look at having multiple
We
investors
could
or multiple loans.
maybe upgrade the
Oh,
tavern to
true.
also being a bed and breakfast, like an inn.
Oh, like an inn. Oh, we
With
can
the
run that.
tavern.
It just happens to have a nice drinking section.
Yeah.
It is
sure.
mostly a very quaint and kind bed and breakfast.
Oh, yeah.
Quiet.
And let's be fair,
Yes.
Lift's potato bread is amazing.
It is to die.
Yes.
Yes.
It is
Very
very
good.
good.
Do you think that's what he died of?
It's very
Did
good.
he die for it?
It's
For
very
the
good.
recipe? It's possible.
Do we
He had to
know?
pass into the afterlife to
Is
actually
it
gain
rude to
that
ask
knowledge.
how he died?
It's probably very
It's
rude
rude.
too.
Oh, okay.
I love it. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. And Arizona will go continue cleaning. What are we working on now?
I'd probably go meditate or
Yeah.
trance.
For a while. Is that how you trance?
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
one of the podcasts I listen to anytime she trances or meditates with her god is just her tweaking her nipples.
Oh.
And that's her
Yeah,
whole
see how
thing,
it
and I'm
lasts
like, you're amazing.
Don't make a habit of looking behind his screen.
Nice.
She just goes and sits in a corner. You're like, oh my god, no. Just stop. It's so amazing. That's what happens when you have college humor people playing D&D. It's amazing. Anyone watching,
See.
go listen to the NAD pod. Not another
After
D&D
this,
podcast. Yes.
So
NADD
after tomorrow at 9 a.m., go watch it.
Exactly.
In another 12 hours.
13. Oh, 12, yeah, 12 hours now. Guys, we're over halfway.
Yay!
It's almost like we're living on a prayer.
Yep. Almost.
Oh my gosh.
Praying for sleep. Will it all be over?
Do we have any requests from the people
So-
in the chat? Any songs you want us to sing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, to sing.
Yeah.
$5 donation for all of us to sing a song.
Welcome to the
I'll
late
just sing
night
anything.
D&D karaoke hour.
Exactly.
Ooh. Oh boy.
If you donate $5 or sing whatever song you want us to, but not to the DM.
Any choir with my voice involved is going to be way more based than people realize.
That's fine. We need some base.
That's what Kelly's for.
Yeah,
It's all
exactly.
about that base.
Yeah.
About that base. About that base. 1, 2.
We definitely need treble though. Treble with like just straight bass with no treble is the worst.
Oh, yeah. I'm a low alto.
Yeah. The hell of Megan Trainor.
knows
The
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my
Space
red
balls?
yeah.
Yes.
Send me a kiss by wire.
Baby, my heart's on fire. If you refuse me, honey,
She's
you'll
very
make sure
sweet.
and I'll be left
It's
alone.
alone.
Oh, darling,
Yeah.
telephone.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you just
Tell
put
me
the
I'm
song, we'll probably
yours.
sing it.
It's where we're at.
There you go.
Brand new day from Dr. Horrible.
Yes. Okay.
I love that one.
Wait.
Singing that you're gonna die.
I'm gonna bring it up. Then we can all sing to it. Okay.
I have the music book for that.
Oh, yes. That's amazing.
It's got the sheet music and everything. It's kind
That's
of
awesome.
amazing.
I have the sheet music for the producers and for Rent.
I wanna be a producer. See my name, Leo Bloom in lights.
God, I haven't watched that in so long.
Here's this moral dilemma because the first of those weird.
Play Freebird. I don't even know Freebird.
Give me a
To be
guitar and I can play
honest.
it.
There you go.
I actually specifically learned the vast majority of Freebird, so every time someone would ask me about that when I play guitar, I can actually just
sun is
What's our total at?
The
Birds are singing that you're gonna die.
Now
I hesitated, now I wonder why. It's a brand new day. Yeah.
Times to beat me unconscious, I forgive all the times and completely honestly I'll live. Mr. Cool, Mr. Right, never know, and all is true. And now,
It's not an easy
Tell me
song.
the
to sing.
lie.
I'm sick and can't breathe.
It's a brand new day.
I got
no remorse.
Oh, the
Water's rising, but I know the course. Gonna shock the world. Gonna show that horse. It's a brand new day.
Penny will see the evil me, not a joke, not a joy,
Not a failure. She may cry, but her tears will dry
when I hand her the keys
to a shiny new Australia.
brand new day. Yeah, the sun is high. All the angels sing that
Because you're gonna die.
Go ahead and laugh. Yeah, I'm a
funny guy.
You're a fun guy?
Tell
Everyone goodbye. Oh my god, Caribbean Queen.
It's a brand new day.
It's a brand new day.
Caribbean
My favorite
Queen.
is Perpetually
That
Laundry
was
Day.
sharing
Or not
the
Laundry Day, it's
same
called
dream.
Freeze Ray. I always think it's called Laundry Day,
Will
but
be
it's
as
called my Freeze
one.
Ray.
Oh,
No more
Yeah.
love on the run. That's for you, Christopher.
We are two never knows. Ship souls.
we should have been singing at the opera tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
It was the opposite in my head as you were in the opera.
Other things tumbling. Hello, my baby. Hello.
Send me a kiss by one.
Baby, my heart's
on fire.
What's playing?
If you should
If you
use
should-
me, honey, you'll lose me. You'll be left alone. Oh, baby, tell me I'm your own. Yeah.
I cannot low notes.
I think when I was
Dentale really loves her
low note
outfit.
before.
Dentale.
Crazy.
Dentale.
Crazy.
That's why it wasn't working.
What wasn't working?
I couldn't update the donation because whatever the Twitch server
These things
set
keep
on is
popping off,
already
though.
tomorrow. So
Very
I
annoying.
was trying to update it and it wasn't letting me do it because it's like, well, your stream's over. You did it. You did the donation.
That's so weird. What a weird.
Say what?
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
It's all good.
It's all
Our
good.
bar looks so nice. It's so full. It's so full.
It's so happy.
It's so happy.
So excited.
Right? Look at that.
Actually-
Just like a little bit.
I know.
Now let's see
If they like
if
my
we.
outfit, they'll love this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gorgeous. That is so
My size,
amazing.
my little like
awesome.
I
straps.
love it
Plain
so
pouch.
much.
Yes.
I really need to get one of those. They're amazing.
Hey, blog, donate $400. No,
Now we were past just 390 or 389.
And how many cents?
No cents. Oh, 14. No, it doesn't. Maybe it's rounding.
So 86.
I know it's doesn't. Yeah, it runs down.
88.
Math.
86
If we,
cents.
Yeah.
yeah. So wait,
you have to be all
does-
cute. And
So when does Extra
14
Life
cents.
stop taking donations?
Yeah, pretty sure
December
December
31st.
Oh, really? So it just
Yeah.
keeps going?
Yeah, all
Okay.
year long. Yeah, you can do it
Well,
all year
okay.
long.
Yeah.
But this is like the day.
The
You
prime
don't even have
time.
to do it on this day. It's just when most people are doing it.
Yes.
So.
Mm.
So I've until December to become premium so I can get the free T-shirt.
Oh. Wait, really? So we could... I
I think so.
just realized that we could do this over 2 stretches and actually, like...
12 and 12.
Yeah, we could
No,
do this...
good.
We could do... Oh, I mean, like, we've already done 12. We could... So, actually, let's put this to the chat.
We've already done 13.
Well, we've already done 13. I'm not saying we stop now, but I'm saying that, like... So we're this far through the book. And, I'm just going to put
We're
this
getting
out
there.
here. We could do this tonight and then come back and do it again on another night after we get a bit further in. Like, finish chapter 3 and then come back for the finale some time later in the month while we're awake enough to actually run it.
I think that sort of defeats the point, though.
Yeah.
True.
I mean,
We've
is
also
supposed
we
to
like,
did commit to getting through it in 24 hours.
Yeah.
Yes, and that is kind of part of the challenge of it, I guess.
Yeah.
Because we're kind of like suffering for these donations.
Exactly.
I would say that, like, if we reach our goal.
or like, well, that's what I'm... No,
Yeah.
we're not going to stop before 2,000.
No, I mean, I think what she's meaning is like if we reach our goal, we can kind of
We
like
can-
wrap up for the night, and then we'll do another one again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I'd say.
yeah.
Sure.
Oh,
Okay, I
no,
would do
we're not,
that.
we wouldn't stop before 2,000 no matter what. Well, unless someone with medical problems, but like, no.
Yeah, exactly.
No matter what we say.
Like, if I start barfing, like, it's done.
I'm not gonna lie.
that's fair.
If
I haven't
I
barfed
get
in
you a
20
bucket?
years.
Oh, gravel.
I haven't thrown up in 22 years.
Wow.
That's impressive.
Vomit
I will-
Vomit
I
3
am
since
this-
2003.
There was a whole episode of Seinfeld.
What
about
year
that.
is it?
I don't know. 2018,
2018?
15 years.
Yeah, Amy said the rest of you
Go
don't
the
get out of
distance,
it. Even
says
if Kelly
Blood.
starts barfing, she'll stand in.
Oh,
Checks out.
That's not a
Well,
reason to go barf, Kelly.
Go the distance.
Amy, do you want to run a scene?
Going the distance.
Ah, come on.
There it is.
Oh, okay, that one's good too. That one's good too.
Let's look for my D8.
I'll be there.
All right.
If I can be strong.
Lots is go the distance.
Will be
worth my while. I
I
can
go
go most anywhere to feel like I belong.
I found a really nice mashup of Go the Distance and How Far I'll Go from Moana.
Ooh,
It
yeah,
was
I've heard
really
that.
good.
That would actually sound really good. I have to look that up later. Or you have to
I
send it
keep
to me.
getting. I will do that.
Do it for the kids.
Actually.
Okay, neither of those comments really tells us what you want us to do.
I think they mean continue
They
for
want
the
us to
kids.
continue on.
Yeah, they want us to do
25
the whole
hours.
thing.
For the children.
I think that we should like stop singing and actually start gaming.
Let's do it.
Sure.
Man.
Because-
Okay.
We were giving your voice a break, Kelly.
All right. Well, let's just say if we hit the goal, we'll discuss it again.
There we go.
Yeah, whatever. Donate $500 right now.
Do it.
What the? What is this?
Do it.
Oh, it's a side. Oh, no, we're not touching that.
Fuck side missions.
Well, this is all the chapter is. That's why I'm like, I
Yeah.
need to figure something out.
Chapter is just side quests.
No, literally, this chapter is side quests. So I'm like,
Side quest.
So.
oh, renovating the tavern. Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah, we were
Oh, we were talking about that. Yes. Go ahead, Patty.
We want to actually go talk to Lord Reiner about
Financing it.
doing financing or being an investor on it. Also, and/or if not, that doesn't work. Possibly talking to the church.
So can I do?
Tomfoolery.
Yeah, I'm gonna use this alternate rule set. Well, you know, the Rainer doesn't have that kind of money sitting around.
Oh, he doesn't.
Kidding. So anybody
He
who's,
might have connections of loans.
What about Flume?
He's
No,
like
Fluen's
He's-
broke.
Oh, right.
However,
That's not
Mert the moneylender might be a good idea.
Mert?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's a loan shark.
So we'd probably go
Let's
to.
not go to a loan shark.
So we would probably go to Rainer, and he would direct us because
Yeah.
we don't know who Mert
That's
is,
true.
right?
But first, why don't we?
Wasn't Mert the person
Does
who
anybody
was
have
at
any
the
magic that
office?
would help with renovations? Prestidigitation?
Nope.
Actually. Do I get the
Mage hand.
does anyone have unseen servant?
No.
That helps you do like high shelves.
Yeah, there you go.
That's pretty good.
No,
I
don't get
can
enough
make things
cash
foggy
yet.
and mark them for
Nope,
hunting.
not yet.
Alright.
Anything for another level.
So for each player helping on their renovations, have them roll an ability check for each 5 days they spend renovating the tavern. Someone can roll for moving furniture, helping debris. So basically, someone can do strength athletics. Someone can do dexterity, sleight of hand, or stealth.
I'm gonna do
Dex and
the
stealth.
The strength one.
Yeah.
If you're
All
stealing
winter.
things for the tavern.
Oh,
stealing
You
things.
can charisma, deception, intimidation, or persuasion to try to get bargains.
Persuasion.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't steal.
Persuado.
persuasion.
It's not.
Can
Oh.
Zinnia and I team up? persuasion
no,
and
you
aid.
roll
I
independently on
the
this one.
screen when I do this.
Okay, so I can't aid her.
No.
Okay.
It's better if you do independent.
Okay.
I'm gonna try persuasion as well.
Alright, if the character wants to...
And since I've
Good
invested,
luck.
yeah, I'm set
No.
advantage.
Oh, no. You're 16.
Why are you
Actually-
disadvantaged?
No, I guess it would be over now, wouldn't it? Kelly?
Actually, I'm
believe-
going to use an
You can't-
inspiration point.
I'm pretty sure Patty's been in the lead.
No,
yeah, but it's for the following
Fatigue.
encounter.
I know,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, that's better.
Oh, for fatigue. Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I was
is it
wondering.
Yeah,
if
you're
it was
over that.
Okay.
disadvantage.
Alright, so I need you to
yeah.
I need you to roll twice. We are not Mummy's alive, really.
Yeah, Christopher.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I loved that show.
I got a 15 on my stealthy sleight
So
of dex.
good.
Okay. So you're doing that twice?
That's
Louise.
24
I
persuasion.
should need to roll it again then.
Cool. Roll twice on your rolls, guys. And then
That's better.
assume
That is.
And a
I got
Okay.
tired real quick.
so I'm gonna do some math.
Okay.
Okay, so do on your rolls.
26 on my second roll.
Nice. The opposite.
Okay, so
Let us know when you're
I
ready.
just happened to pick these things up in the bucket.
what did you get, Nick?
16 on the second roll.
And what'd you get on the first one?
It was 2 plus
6.
Okay. So nothing. But then the next one's good. So boom. Krista, what'd you get?
persuasion of 21 and 15.
And then Win, what'd you get on yours?
I just wanted to know, was there ways to do this honestly and the right way?
Yeah, you go with strength
Like,
athletics, which is
manual
moving furniture,
labor.
clearing debris, repairing things.
Okay, I thought that meant stealing things.
No,
for
that's
them.
the sleight of hand.
I'm not doing that. Okay.
No, this is just like doing repairs and stuff.
So, and you want athletics?
Yeah.
So 21 on one, and
Perfect.
again,
Yeah. So you're doing this for 10 days.
and 12 the next one.
12, okay, so that's 75, yeah.
I got 24 for the first persuasion and 12 for the second.
Wow.
And the 24 with the net 20.
Yeah, and Caitlin.
Doing good hard manual labor. 21 and then 13.
That's still pretty good.
That was okay.
So between you all, that much
pretty
work
cool, true.
saved you. So I'm doing math. Doing math.
Mathing. Math, not even
$450 or 450 gold worth of work.
Almost
Wow.
You want to spend 5 more days working?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, all of you can make one more set of rolls.
One more set.
Yeah.
I am.
You know what? I'm inspiring. Whoop, whoop. Oopsies.
Yeah.
20.
Roll 2 dice. No, you just work double hard.
You're
Double hard.
Double hard.
Can I do one thing of Thebans and one thing of just moving furniture around?
If you spend an inspiration.
Oh, boss.
Otherwise, it's just one roll.
Oh,
Every 5 days. So
Oh.
you spend 10 so far.
Oh, it's just
What?
one more 5. Okay.
So it's just one more roll.
Okay.
oh,
Got
that's
it.
just one.
Oh, that
Okay,
works.
that's fine.
Okay.
But you spend an inspiration, so that's 2 rolls.
No, well, I was doing it for. Or
A
did I
reroll?
get both of them?
Yeah, you get both of them.
Oh, okay, then. Okay.
It's like
Then-
spending bonus
18 and
actions.
14.
I spent
How much?
inspiration
That's what I
on a
got. 18
reroll.
Okay, well, 20
Oh, so did
and
I.
16.
Kelly, both of us spent inspiration on a reroll. Should we just start again and take our inspiration back?
You should just use 2 rolls.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
but
in that
no,
case,
but we
I
all
have-
made. We each made 3 rolls.
Yeah, so in the last season, I actually both of my rolls I used inspiration.
Oh,
on.
did you?
And then so I essentially made 4 rolls in the first run.
Damn, good for you.
Like,
All right, so I'll just I'll add an extra 100 onto that.
I got
16 for Thebans.
Does that sound good? Add an extra 100 on there.
and then 20 for
Where's
my
the chat?
5th roll.
Oh, did you
Yeah.
find that?
Okay,
Yeah.
mine.
Alright, so hold on. I got a map.
No, I
Where's
know.
the cheat sheet?
It's the same.
Nick, what'd you get on yours?
Okay, well, that's
Yeah.
that's what I'm asking.
Green,
So
yeah.
I thought you were asking us to make another 2 rolls.
Oh,
Another
okay,
one
it just
roll.
looks different.
Okay.
Because of the white
Because I made 2
background.
rolls.
And that's
One
it.
of them was bad, so I spent an inspiration to re-roll it.
No, just take the inspiration back on.
Yeah, cool.
I
Reroll.
want water.
Roll the thing.
So I was already up, but I keep
Do
giving
it.
myself water.
I would love to. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's gonna be 18.
18.
Oh,
That's
I still got some.
muffin.
Thank you.
that's a shitty total right there. Not you.
Sorry.
Oh, watch
Just-
out for our
Don't break
whatever
my
it's
stuff.
pastry.
No, it's the scribble. Case.
Alright, what'd you get? What'd you get?
16.
16.
For-
Alright.
Finding things on the street.
What'd you get?
So
Get
you're
into
trying
section
to
at 19.
You only roll once.
Oh!
Yeah,
To be
second
fair, it
time
wasn't
we
me
roll
that did
once.
it.
Oh, and the first one was 17.
17?
It was Christine.
Alright, Jacob, what'd you get?
20.
She's drunk.
What'd you get?
You're drunk.
20
strong.
and 16.
Oh, drunk.
Alright, because you
Strong.
paid for it.
Okay, I was like,
Much
well,
strong.
how did you do that, Burger King?
Alright,
Exactly.
Jesus. 7.
Just been drawn. This is, yeah, it actually hasn't been energy drinks.
Alright,
It's just
so,
been booze.
if y'all pay 500 gold, you're set.
Can
500.
Can I
Oh,
go
yeah.
talk to Rainier and ask if he's willing to invest something?
How
Thanks,
much
son.
gold do we all have
Sure, give me a
together?
charisma roll.
Okay. Can I roll with advantage because
I
he
can
likes
put
me?
50
Yeah.
towards it.
You just totally, like,
Yeah!
you just milk like $400 from the party.
Uh, 25.
No, she's just been stealing all game from you guys.
Yeah.
It's like,
And you got all
I hate
offended when I
that.
accused you.
I hate that so much. Oh, it annoys the shit out of me.
Oh.
Absolutely. Like inter-party deceit?
Oh.
Oh god, it's awful.
I think it's perfect to be.
I was gonna be like-
Yeah, I
Oh.
love
Yeah.
that she's playing the character
Yeah.
true.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'd be like, that's.
Yeah, as like
I mean, that's just my personal preference. Do what you want.
yeah.
Like, I'm not judging you.
The only time that it pisses me off is when it's metagaming.
Yeah.
Like when it's a character that
Oh
doesn't
well,
make
it's
sense.
especially bad when it's the person who always does it.
Yes.
You know, there's always that one
yeah.
person in a D&D group, especially when you're starting out when you're like
You
17,
can I
18,
sleight of hand
and it's
it?
always that person who's like, it's always the same girl. You notice that it's always that one girl.
I've never played with
who's-
other women, so this is the first time.
Oh my god, it's always
Well,
that
that's
one
like that.
girl
When I was
who's
younger.
like, she normally doesn't play D&D, but she shows up and is just like the invincible thief, and you're like,
Yeah, I've had the opposite experience.
bitch.
Yeah, for me it's always the guy that's been playing since he was like 10.
Oh, that I always find that's the guy that like just murders everybody.
Yes.
The
Well, no,
person who plays
it's
the,
one
like,
or the
super,
other.
When they
like,
Those are the
develop
only
their
two
roles,
characters.
Yeah,
they
the
play.
min-max monk who's a serial killer but somehow
Yeah.
lawful good.
Yes, exactly.
Well, I'm lawful good because I'm making the population lighter so that people can
Oh my
like
God.
eat.
He's a serial
Where's the
killer
Thanos
killer.
love?
Yeah, I was just thinking, right?
Like
Dexter.
like my character was gonna be.
I can't believe we
It's just like
Yeah. But no, like I think like that
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
deceit, I think is
Mhm.
like when it's played to
Mm.
character, I'm like that's awesome. But when it's like someone that just like doesn't want to share with the party, is like no, it's not your freaking character. Like
Eh.
piss off,
Yeah.
right?
well, especially when it's you ever seen that when it's a paladin?
Yes.
Oh,
And then you're like,
yeah.
the balls.
No, it's one thing.
It's like against the oath.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's well, unless they're like, no, we're donating this to charity, all of it.
All of this. Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah, but
Oh.
in that case, they don't generally lie to the party
Yeah.
about it.
They
But then you get
Yes.
into the. That's what I was saying to the chat when we were building. Is I was like, Winter, don't be lawful stupid.
Oh
Don't
Yeah.
be lawful stupid
No.
because we've seen so many lawful stupids. Lawful stupid is the worst.
We had a player that did the paladin perfect, even though we had a like thief in the party. We had a
Uh-huh.
rogue that was like high up in the thieves guild,
Mm.
and but he made his rolls.
He was outstanding.
It was fantastic. Like it was so good. The dynamic was perfect because the thief was so charismatic that he convinced the paladin that what they were doing was for good. And it kept going, it kept going, it kept going until the paladin figured it out and then realized, oh shit, we're working with the Assassin's Guild. This is not a good thing.
gosh.
And as soon as he realized it, but continued, he fell.
Yeah.
The DM was like, nope, you fall.
Yeah.
And then the wizard made him like a scroll box so that he could atone faster. But then he went back to working with the Assassin's Guild, and she found out, and she ripped it off her head.
It
off
was
his
a
head.
very
and-
emotional scene.
Me and Dan were crying.
Yeah.
Afterwards, both of us were just in
Aw.
tears, like hugging each other. Like I'm so sorry. But yeah, we oh my god,
That
that was
was-
amazing. Oh yeah,
It
totally.
was the most phenomenal
So many
group
nerds.
composition.
Oh god, it was so good. Yeah, but no, it was perfect.
I miss the original Murder Hobos.
Me too.
Murder.
The
So
chaotic
Rainer
made-
Rainer will pass you on.
Yes, I agree, Christopher.
What?
Blog said, "What about the lawful get paid?" And Christopher said, "Every ensemble needs a morally questionable character to keep things interesting."
Oh, I mean.
And then Blog said, "Or the chaotic make money."
Chaotic make money.
Yes,
Chaotic make money.
exactly. Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, I will go talk to Rainier. And I rolled a 24, so 25.
All right. He'll invest 100 gold.
Cool.
That's all he has to spare at the moment. But he will suggest going to Mert for the rest.
Okay.
So you're 400 gold short.
Okay.
How
No,
much-
I have 100 gold. So we're
So
300.
we've got 200 gold.
I've got 8.
So 300 gold remains.
Yeah, so I will go to Mert.
Okay. So you have a nice conversation with Mert. Well, I'm not interested in loaning money. But, you know what? Ever since that lazy dollar Durnan bought the yawning portal, I've been wanting to have my own tavern. Now you're telling me I can own one without any of the glass cleaning and chair stacking that old fool is spending his days with? Count me in. I'll invest.
Fantastic.
So here's the deal. How much do you need?
300 gold.
Oh, that sounds
The
great.
dragons, 300 dragons.
Let's see.
She's gonna like just interject. A
Are
little
you
bit.
going to the room too?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hi, who are you?
I'm.
He's only met us two.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
yeah.
isnthis isn't Rainer. This is someone
Oh,
else.
I was gonna. Well,
This is a different guy.
I was gonna.
Yeah.
Well, I figured she probably would have went with you guys to go see Rainer. So if you went from there.
Oh, that's
to
fair.
go
Yeah,
see him.
if that. Yeah.
Just because.
I thought you were going solo.
That's all
Oh,
good.
I see. I was gonna say because she wants to be like involved in a lot of it. Because
Yeah.
if we all end up getting signed on with the loan shark guy,
Well, no, that's the thing is that like Urzonda's not stupid. She knows like, and as far as she's concerned, this isn't her building. Her name's not on the lease. She's not going to agree to something without talking to someone first.
which is why she would want
Yeah.
like she would.
Well, so
Kira would
what? Let's
want
do
to
this.
go.
Let's since I had originally said like, or I guess it was kind of like I was going alone. I will come back to you guys and I will talk to you about it first, and then I'll bring you back to see him. So let's hear the terms, and then I'll go talk to you. Yeah. So what are your terms?
300? Why don't we say... Let's see, what's fair? So, this is an investment. Okay? My stake will be 15%.
Okay, I will take that back.
But...
Yeah.
50% and... with a guarantee of complete repayment of my investment after 1 year. If the profits aren't coming in fast enough.
She'll take notes.
Okay?
Yep.
If they are, we'll just let it ride. Or are you going to try to, like... Well, are you going to try to smooth talk at all, or...
Well, yeah, probably. I'll just like I'll do it in like the most like
Sure. Make me
that
a
she
persuasion
doesn't
roll if
think
you
she
try.
is.
you have advantage on this.
Ooh. Good. 20.
20?
Yeah.
You know what, though? I mean, that's my standard deal. But if you're interested in still doing work with the Harpers, privately between us, because it is just like the three of us in a room, two of us.
It's just us. Yeah.
Oh, okay. If you're interested in doing that, we can cut that in half. I get stake 7.5%. Okay.
Yeah.
Repayment after a year if you're not bringing in a decent amount. Otherwise, we just let it ride. And once every fortnight, we have a special theme night that I help design.
That sounds fantastic. I will bring that back to
Bring the
my
terms back, and we'll see.
partners. I'll come back like huge smile on my face, super stoked. Okay, guys. So Rainier is willing to loan us
so
100
happy.
I love that she's this like 250-pound, like 6'3" dragon.
Like farm girl.
Exactly.
Who's like super bubbly. And
We're
cute.
just so
Yeah.
excited about everything.
Stoked on life.
Exactly. Okay, so Rainier was willing to put in 100 dragons. So on top of my 100 dragons, we're almost there. So the last 300, I spoke to Mr. Mert, and he said that he would be willing to invest. So he said his normal deal is 15%, but he said he would be willing to give us the 300 with 7.5% stake.
Wow, that's
Actually,
Is
that's
that-
not a half bad deal.
No,
And
pretty good.
every 2 weeks, he wants to have a theme night.
Oh, that sounds
Fortnite.
like fun.
That's 2 weeks.
What kind of themes
Oh, those can
does
get
he
kind
have
of
in mind?
expensive, though.
yeah.
But he's gonna design it and do the themes
But
and stuff.
he-
So if there's
he
any
paid for the-
extras, well, but here's the thing: if he has too much money put into this, he's not gonna get his money back. So why would he spend all this money?
And spend this
Because
effort.
it's not his money at
But
this
it
point,
is
though.
because if we don't make anything, he doesn't get anything out of it.
That's
He does
true.
want
then
to. He
you'll
wants
back-
to
But
see it
you said
succeed.
we have to pay him back the
Not in
300 gold.
Gonna
In a
make
year,
insight
yes.
To see if this is a
But
good deal.
why
Oh,
would you want to make 300 dragons when
No.
you
It's
could
so
make
weird hearing you
fine.
swear sometimes.
Oh dear. I just get kind of excited.
I know it's not adorable.
Thumbs
Keep
up.
doing it. It's
Sorry.
just weird.
Don't apologize.
What did
Swore.
you do?
Oh,
It's just strange.
What did you do?
She swore.
Usually,
Doesn't do
usually
that.
what I
Inside
like, it's
is
usually goes.
12.
Oh, camera. Usually what I hear is oh,
Oh.
a lot of O's from you.
That seems
so what do you
okay.
guys think?
Okay.
It means that, let's see, so there's 6 of you right now with it, so that's how much of a stake do each of you own in the place? 6 divided by 100 is 15%. 17.5%, isn't it?
Give or take.
Yeah. So basically, he's taking less than 1 share.
Okay.
He is equal to a little more, like he's about 2/3 of an extra partner.
It's 16.6.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so if you add an extra, he's about 2/3 of an extra partner, maybe 3/4.
We should get
Okay.
15.42% of it. Because you would take off his 7.
Yeah. So he's half of an extra partner then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's actually super reasonable.
Yeah.
That's really reasonable.
Shall we say yes then?
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fantastic. I'll go back and tell him right now.
Right now?
All right.
Oh,
Well,
why don't we all go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
because we're
Then he can meet everyone he's working with.
That's
Um,
fantastic.
yeah, because we're already on the deed, so it makes sense that we would sign on it as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That sounds great. Come on, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
On the way there, she's gonna be like, "Hey, so we also need to consider the idea of potentially having to hire people when we're all away from the place to keep it going and making money. So we're gonna have to hire some employees."
Does that make Liff the manager?
I don't know if he's really good with people.
Let's call him managerial oversight.
Oh.
Okay.
I think you'll like that.
Like he'll be observing and really just yeah.
But
yeah.
here's the thing though, what
That
if
sounds
it gets really rowdy? Will he be okay with that?
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Maybe we should discuss it with Liff first.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah. Well,
Well, this was the plan, right? We were cleaning
That-
it up.
yeah,
this
actually,
is
that
what,
was the
this is what
plan,
Liv
yeah.
wanted. So,
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
on that note, though, we are going to need a little bit of extra money to hire people and pay their wages until we start making some proper returns.
You said you got 50 gold in, right?
I may have a little bit extra stashed away to help with the first little bit of doing it.
Well, and I found this
Okay.
like cloak while I was cleaning up. I don't mind selling that.
No. I'll put up the money towards helping pay for the employees for the first bit. And it's okay because it'll return back to me later anyways. It's all good.
That's really, really kind of you two.
Yeah.
I know it's okay, but I want to see this succeed, guys. I want us all to do well and for all of us to make money equally.
Thanks.
Fantastic.
So wonderful. Thank you.
It's okay. I mean, it's really just a temporary loan to the inn.
Are you going to charge interest on this loan?
No. You guys are friends, and I have just as much interest in it as you guys. I would never do that.
Amazing. So we will find Mr. Mert.
I'm suspicious.
Perception check on that.
I think that's insight.
Feels a little
Insight.
guilty because everyone's actually putting up like their like little,
Actual
like,
money?
actual like coins and savings, and she's been like sequestered like her 193
roll?
gold.
Kelly's reading. What would I want to roll for that?
Insight.
Oh, I
Insight.
need to get rid of my
Insight.
100.
Do I how do I challenge against it?
Deception.
Oh,
Probably if you're
Yeah,
using
probably.
yours.
20.
18.
20?
Yeah.
There is no deception. Oh no, there
Yeah,
is.
it is.
I see it. There's no. Never mind.
It's right under
How
athletic.
Oh no. All right.
How did I write that?
There you go.
So 20 and 18.
Yeah.
Oh lordy.
Roll high. Roll high.
I got 107. Oh, this is where gold is.
Where's my...
Oh, I had 25
Oh,
GP.
wait,
written down.
wait. Can I use some inspiration to bump it up? Do it.
Why not?
Sure.
What, +5?
I know you're just
Or just
roll
reroll.
again.
Oh, I see.
get
I
advantage.
see.
Oh, I don't want to roll again.
Usually.
Can you? What inspiration does it also give you? The option to add it to +5.
I don't remember.
Look it up.
Like a
Sorry.
plastic bag.
I ain't got time for this. Look it up.
Stuff in
I'm
it.
reading.
I'm looking
I'm
at
plotting your dooms.
it. Oh, good. Oh, good.
Oh, yeah, I think it's in the...
By the hands
Actually, it
of
might
her.
be in the other bag in the hallway.
Oh,
You know what? Screw it. It's fine.
that's okay.
What did you get?
18.
I got 19. What did you get?
20.
Okay, you're suspicious, you're not. I can live with her being suspicious.
Okay, I listen for a second and
Yeah,
I
it's probably
nod.
best.
But I will say,
I'm not gonna bother with it. It's gonna take too long.
the sun may see all that you do, but the moon knows your secrets.
Ooh.
I don't have any secrets.
Tell that to her.
It's daytime.
Team Gingy's back.
That's me.
Oh.
I'm Team Ginge.
You don't know what I'm lying about. You just know I'm lying. You think you know I'm lying.
Bullshit radar.
Ding, 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 ding.
That
Yeah,
rain
it
has
looks like
been
it's
going
just
on for so
advantage.
long.
Yeah.
Never mind then.
It's gonna be flooded tomorrow.
So Murder agrees we signed
Oh,
shit.
It's just
yeah.
bardic
Sounds
inspiration.
good.
That's good.
And after a little bit of hiring, who's gonna try to? Who's doing hiring for things?
I think probably
Not
us
me.
two will.
And no,
And, yeah.
I was gonna say the two people that are there.
How many hiring people are
Okay,
you gonna have?
they're
gonna be like,
doing
cons-
the interviewing. I'm doing the scouting.
That works.
Yeah.
I was gonna be like, considering I'm
Can
putting
you
my
check
money
it?
up for the
Yeah.
actual
Can you
wages.
check the bag?
Yes.
Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to...
It looks
Obviously
like
there's
this,
the 50
except
in
red.
for the renovations, and then I'll do another 50 in as a pool set aside for paying wages.
Oh,
Well, it's 60 every 10 days for wages.
And I assume we're gonna be making at least some coinage.
I don't know. What
You
it
never
is.
know.
That's why I'm
Here
like,
it
I'll
is.
put off...
If we
I'll
have
put
What is
5
this?
now.
Oh,
Hopefully,
okay.
it's enough to keep us in.
I wonder if we did end up making it like an inn. Not
in
so that we hire, could get like free room and board.
Who, you?
Oh. No, if we make it like an inn or a B&B, we get free room and board. Like
Yeah, then we never have to worry about it.
part of the
Well, part of the payment
wage.
package?
Yeah.
And how many rooms are here?
It's a mansion.
Yeah, it's 4 floors.
Oh, geez.
I gave you guys the map.
Yeah, it's
It's like literally
Oh,
right
it's
sorry,
there.
I
right,
didn't-
it's right here. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Got like
so
lots of
this is where it is. First floor,
Attic bedroom.
bedroom. Oh,
Did you lose
Okay,
something?
so there's not that
What's
many
that?
rooms.
Did you lose something, or you just
No,
put
I was
it
just
on
looking
the
at
list?
this.
Many bedrooms.
there's 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms,
Bedroom.
4 bedrooms.
4 bedrooms. Yeah.
Yeah, there's only 4 bedrooms.
Is that
I mean,
right?
Bedroom, master
we could-
bedroom, bedroom.
Yeah.
Attic bedroom.
Whoa,
You could probably turn a
dang!
den
Actually,
into a
quite
bedroom.
brilliant.
Probably could.
It's kind of the best way to do that.
Probably turn the other.
what if we turn both
Oh, it's kinda
attics
small, though.
into like
10 feet by 18
housing,
feet.
like a dorm room, and so there's like
Sure.
beds for all.
I
the
don't
people
know.
that
This
work
bedroom's
there.
Like a
oddly
hostel
shaped
top
and
or
just like that.
Yeah, just like yeah. Just
I
have
am
it be
going
like-
to let you discuss this marketing situation.
Because this is what D&D is really
Exactly.
about.
Do you think
That's
there's
what
a
you're all
mages?
taking
Economics.
Do you think there's a
I
mages
get it.
school nearby?
Financial
Nearby?
investments and
Yeah,
security
they can-
returns.
Yeah, like you can have. There's like the on-school
I
housing.
mean,
or,
that kind
like,
of thing is
special
increasingly present
housing
in
for
RPGs, especially
students
Western
come
RPGs.
nearby. They
True.
get like discount, but you still pay
That's
for
why
it.
I was just like, I don't want to deal with having to try and find another investor
That's
for like
something we
wages
should
and
ask
stuff to
Kelly
deal with
about
it. So I'm like,
the
fuck it, I'll put my money towards it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You probably don't need that.
Or
Oh,
an
yeah,
attraction.
I'm thinking
Meet the
about that
ghost.
so hard.
Oh my god. Cat.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ah, weird.
It would depend. It would just depend on the layout of
Thing.
Waterdeep, right?
I'm gonna send a
iPhones.
message.
From the bottom. From the bottom.
I think send the.
Why?
I think you just keep forgetting about that.
One day.
One day.
I need a good moment for it. I don't want it just to be random. It needs to be like right in the heartstrings. Just wait. It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah, because I would hope that would be like a near-death experience.
Oh no.
Or a death experience.
Oh no! Again, not again.
I already had a death experience.
True, but that wasn't a thing.
Yeah, not at that time.
Yeah.
So yeah.
She had that then, didn't she?
No, that was found after.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it was found after. I'm pretty sure it was found.
I had it, but I didn't
wig
write
bag.
on it yet.
Oh, right. It was found before.
I thought you
right,
said
right before.
weed bag.
And then once we
A
were
weed
done that
bag.
encounter,
That's why I was
looked
like,
up the
No,
how
my
to
wig
do it.
bag.
Because I could not.
Bag for my wig.
It's gonna be like, it's legal here now.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Cat room country.
I'm not gonna. Even if I did smoke, I'm not gonna toke up on stream.
Well, no, obviously. Go outside.
Oh, cool though.
Hello.
Are we getting Amy now?
Maybe.
Oh.
I'm reading. Dia might have to help for a bit.
Say hi to the camera.
Ah.
This is our awesome, like, mod for the night and, like, our systems, like,
Psychotic.
admin runner.
Yep.
Yeah,
All
this
around
is
amazing.
the face behind the wall.
All around
Yes.
using Amy. All.
Yay.
Ah!
Oh.
That was me. Sorry.
Okay. I was like,
Oh, spook!
whoa, I had a spook too.
You're doing our power.
I was just let us say, you're doing me a frighten.
Okay. I thought it's just like just the power.
Yeah, I thought it was just like
so too,
really
but then it was like,
incredible
but it's
timing.
not going out in the other room.
Yeah.
In that direction.
So what has so fill me in.
Yes.
What happened? What's happened?
We started our own inn.
Yeah.
Tavern.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna take like 5 or 10 just to do a DM cooldown.
Yep.
Can you run job interviews while they try to find some
Yeah.
people to run this tavern?
Yeah, sure.
Oh my god, you get to play like
Because
different.
that sounds like.
Can
a
we just
great
go around
idea
the
for you
circle
two.
and like play
So-
different people that are being interviewed?
So an infernal demon shows up to one interview named Carl.
We hired him as our night
Can I play
manager.
Carl?
No, he's secure.
No.
He's a bouncer.
Christine will
He's a
play
bouncer,
Carl.
yeah.
Carl's our bouncer.
Fair.
So
Fair
who's doing
Carl
the
looks
interviews?
like Agent Magus.
He does.
Yeah,
Did you get
totally. I. They, that
You
every
two are doing
time.
the interviews. You
Yeah.
did the scouting, so
Yeah.
we've always scouted all.
And
You two are doing the interviews.
Yeah, yeah.
They bring people in.
Job interviews.
We're just gonna be like, hey,
so.
do you like serving drinks
This is
and
like 2
cleaning out
pages and it's taking
bedrooms?
forever.
We've got the job for you.
Boy, do we ever.
Shucks, howdy.
I was thinking that too, actually.
Golly,
That's why that boy went on for so long.
you just sound swell.
Bye.
Boy, boy. Just so small.
I agree.
Okay, so
Oh yeah.
tell me,
Yes.
you. Tell me something about the inn, the way it is right now, and its current status.
Well, we've just finished renovations. We're recently about to become new and hot, established, and open business. You're going to be able to take in both travelers as well as patrons for the bar.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Nick, who would you want to hire for this to help run this place?
We
At
would
least
want
2 of them.
outgoing and friendly individuals who are service oriented.
You're being paid.
At
And
least 2 of your applicants, due to your donations, are going to have advantage on bluffing their way into a job they're underqualified for.
Okay, advantages. I roll 20
Two
plus.
take better.
Nice.
And then
Awesome.
one of them is going to be just someone who's socially awkward but be really good at the job and will have disadvantage on the social roll.
Oh,
And you
okay.
don't tell them which is which.
Perfect.
unfortunate.
Okay,
Oh.
so
yeah, hardworking and industrious individuals who are service oriented and willing to learn.
okay, Winter.
Yes.
What are 3 core skills that this job requires?
Oh, must be able to at least carry 50 pounds.
Wow.
Start with the basics.
Whoa.
Wow.
50 pounds.
Handling ability.
Yeah, be able to dependably, dependably, trustworthiness and bookkeeping and accounting. Must be good with coinage.
Okay. Okay. Jacob,
Let's
what
see
is something
has
that
to
you
do with
are? What is
Let's see
something
what
that
the
would
hell
absolutely get a applicant rejected right off the bat? You wouldn't even like if you looked at a resume, you wouldn't even interview them.
Spelling errors.
Spelling errors.
There's so many languages, though.
Poor
You
formatting.
gotta know. You gotta know your clients.
I'm not good at looking at things. I need to like see the people and everything to get a read on them.
Okay.
More so just looking at the things, not enough for my character.
Drow turn them away.
That's right.
Penalty minus 1 on your next roll.
Yep. Disadvantage.
Yeah.
Penalty disadvantage next
I was
roll.
like trying to make it more
Disadvantage on
realistic.
you. Disadvantage on your
Can you pass me
cow.
my rifle?
Yeah. Disadvantage on your cow.
Disadvantage on your cow.
Amazing.
So it's then.
Split your hand.
What was the next thing I was going to ask? It was going to be.
Only because they're an elf, though.
Oh my god! It's not getting better.
Yeah.
It's
It's
getting
really
better.
not.
You don't,
Now you have double disadvantage.
you don't like elves?
You roll 3 dice and then take
Our
a
character's
1.
like a shitty
Yeah.
human.
What would you offer as a competitive wage to get people to actually work at this establishment that has no prior, actual credentials?
Oh, I'm actually not really part of the hiring committee, and I'm not sure. I will consult with the hiring committee because I have no idea what a good wage is.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't know.
Krista, who's the hiring committee?
Those guys.
Those two?
Yes,
Whatever the median wage is in the city plus 1 copper.
Plus 1 copper.
There
Okay.
you go.
That's one.
I like that. I like that.
Actually, yeah, that's.
Yeah.
well
That's
done.
pretty good.
Okay.
It's a good answer.
Let's see. Just let me roll some percentiles here.
Specifically the median, not the mean.
Average.
The average.
One of those
I would
middle
also
Oh,
maybe
okay,
consider
this is
people
going to
with,
actually
like,
be,
charitable or volunteer work.
Basically,
Yeah.
10%. The average wage here is 10% less than this in the city. Whatever
so
that
we pay
ends up being.
city
Okay.
wages.
So if you're paying city wages
Yeah.
and then some, that's a pretty generous offer.
We'll pay city wage.
Okay. How much gold do you still need to actually get this place running?
We need to make at least 6 gold per day in
Okay.
profit.
Okay.
Not even
Yeah.
upkeep.
Yeah.
That's
Or that's for upkeep.
correct.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because we have everything to make it up and running. We just
6
need
gold
Okay.
per day to break even.
Yes. Yeah.
So
Anything above is gravy.
Yeah.
Here we go.
And you
So,
have the
chat.
best PR in the city. Let's be honest.
Hey chat.
And
Could
we have
you-
free entertainment.
Give us a race. Character race.
We need a race. Give us
Yeah.
a race.
We're gonna generate
Guys,
some
don't forget about the
NPCs.
leg.
Yeah, there is a leg.
Yeah, there's a bit of a lag. No,
Yeah,
it's
just a little bit.
Hey players.
fawn.
Fawn.
I
Fawn.
don't think that's a thing.
I don't know. It's not. It's definitely not a thing in the core races.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, stick to core races, please.
But good choice though.
Yeah,
Fawn's
lovely,
badass.
awesome.
Yeah.
We would hire a fawn.
Yeah.
Wait, fawn as in like
As in Mr. Tumnus.
satyrs.
Yeah.
Oh.
Satyrs, yeah.
Satyr.
No,
Yeah.
Satyr.
Well,
not-
not really.
not
They're just
Satyr.
more deer-like than...
Someone
Oh.
says drow.
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 Do it.
We've got
Do
a
it.
drow.
Changeling is also not a core
Excellent.
race.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Changeling. Oh,
Drow
it's
elf?
not. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So drow.
Give me
It's
two
in the new
more.
books. I think we're
Yeah,
doing.
we're core only.
Yeah,
Try to
core.
keep it to the core. Give me two
Yeah.
more NPCs and their associated races.
Two more.
Two more. Please and thank you.
If you're gonna put 2 to the screen, do it this way.
Yeah, otherwise it's an insult
Yeah, exactly.
in the
Or
UK.
just be cute.
Oh, cool.
It's different when Caleb
what else?
does it.
What elf?
Widow?
No, I keep doing
Okay.
this.
I know. It doesn't matter. You're adorable. So.
Would elf do
Okay.
what elf could?
So an elf
Okay.
and a
Halfling.
halfling.
And halfling.
Perfect.
Okay.
I like
Beautiful.
Got it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
it. Thank you.
Dragonborn.
Next time. Dragonborn next time.
Oh, what?
Okay. 3. Now, let's see. I'm going to do this.
Wait, I need to prepare interview questions.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Y'all need interview questions.
Prepare me some interview questions.
Oh,
Also,
I am
chat.
on
Suggest some interview questions.
Ooh,
Interview
questions.
questions.
Whatever you put down, we will end up asking within reason.
Yeah. It's not going to be like, what are your three measurements?
The more of your questions will ask.
Yeah.
Please and thank you. I hope someone's actually keeping keeping an eye on chat.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
There's like 4 of us looking at it.
Yeah.
It's kind of helped me stay sane from time to time. Just be like, okay. I'm feeling better now, though.
It feels nice to be engaged with the viewers.
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
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 See you in a minute, Felgus.
Yep.
Oh crap. Evens or odds?
Odds. Odds. All my favorite numbers are odd.
And your favorite people.
Ah.
I've never done anything on Twitch before. This is kind of cool.
Yeah,
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Aww.
I've watched streams, but I've never been on one before, so that's fun.
Yeah.
Where'd you have this your first time
I
on
was just doing
stream?
a stream the other day of Corpse Party.
First time on
Yeah?
stream?
Yeah.
Not me.
First time
I think so.
facially
Actually,
on
no, I guess
screen.
that's not true.
My voice
As
has
in,
been on
I
Twitch before,
played
so
like
that's something
games
else.
on mic only.
Yeah, I've done that too.
We're still
Sorry,
at
that could
19
have come out
viewers.
really
19
badly.
viewers. All right, well, maybe if we keep this going, we can do this. Okay, so of course everyone is here to be watching job interview simulator.
Oh, yeah.
Mice and dragons.
Mike says
there was a
an
goat,
ogre
it will be a
shows up.
job
Am I too
interview
late
goat
for the
simulator.
bouncer tryouts?
Unfortunately,
Interviews and dragons.
Interviews and dragons. SUVs and
Housewives.
that's it.
The last one.
That's
Just want to make sure that it's brought to your attention.
What does it say?
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I figured.
Is that the interview question?
Yes.
Have we gotten
Love
any
it.
suggestions for interview questions?
That's it.
No.
Okay.
That's okay.
I've only gotten 3 interview questions, but that's
So-
fine. We don't have to keep this long.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll keep this simple.
What?
cracked my
The
finger.
first one who shows
Oh my
up is
gosh.
is a. It's a drow elf.
Excellent.
They walk in. They look a little perplexed.
Can I help you?
Yes. I saw that you were looking for some help here.
Yes, that's right.
So I'm new to the area, but
That's okay.
little low on funds.
Everybody has to start somewhere. Come sit down.
Right. Thank you. So.
I'm probably gonna be like sitting at the table already.
Would you
Yeah.
like something to drink?
Water, please.
Sure.
She's fidgeting with her hair.
Hi there, Tara Woodwalker.
Hi.
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 I'm Zinnia Silver.
Nice to meet you.
Lovely to meet you. Your name?
Oh,
Allison Blackstone.
Allison.
Allison.
Allison. I like it.
Charming. So-
She's nervous. You can tell.
Yeah.
Very nervous. The moment where, as soon as someone asks a question she should know the answer to,
Yeah.
the mind just
Yeah.
goes blank.
Oh,
You know that feeling, I'm sure.
Can I roll?
I usually am that person.
I want to roll. I guess it would be persuasion to like ease her nerves.
Calm her down.
Just to like, give off a calming presence.
I'm going to add that by walking in and be like, Allison, you made it!
Oh, nice.
Oh,
It's so good to see you!
what's that? Oh, good. She remembers your name.
Arizona.
Urzona! Hi!
I'm so glad you found it. I know my directions weren't super great.
Well, you know how it is with, how I am with the surface.
Yeah, I know. It's
There's just so many, like, trees, and I don't know how you manage to navigate anything
I
without
felt
some
the
good
same-
solid ground everywhere.
I felt the same way when I came out of the mountains. It gets really tricky, but you'll get it.
We're not rotating
At least the
DMs. Our
streets here
regular
are neat.
DM's just taking a little bit of a break.
On hiatus.
Yeah. But no, I'll leave you guys to it. Good luck.
Also, hi, Mav. Donate, please.
Sorry, what?
My friend Mav is in the chat.
All right. Well,
Yes.
Can you tell me about what your last job was?
Well, I was a snake wrangler.
A-
Spider wrangler. Sorry, spider. You know arachnids?
Yeah.
Oh,
What, like
I hear those
little
are quite
snakes?
a problem in the
or like
Underdark.
little spiders?
I don't. Oh, right. There's such small ones here up on the surface. No, they're usually the ones we deal with are much bigger.
Like how big?
My size?
Can you touch them?
Not usually. A lot of them are pretty shy. But I mean, I do know how to do things on like a tight schedule.
Clearly,
And handle very aggravated or potentially threatening situations.
So you can handle stress. That's good.
okay.
I mean, I don't know how if that's necessarily something we could compare to a establishment like this, but I've heard that there's a lot of pressure to make sure you get things right.
If you can handle giant spiders, you can probably handle this just fine. Actually, you kind of answered my next question, which was tell me about your skills for the job position, but you...
It still says 24 hours to
It's
go.
empty.
Oh, that's because the donation tracker only goes till midnight, and because we're going from 9 a.m. one day to 9 a.m. the next day, we had to start it again.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. So ignore that. There's still only
Oh,
10
10 hours to go.
hours to go.
Roughly.
Nope.
Yeah,
Give or
okay,
take.
we're done.
But that's okay.
Oh, okay,
We're
so
over-
how do what?
So, Allison, tell me, have you worked with people before, or?
Well, not so much. I mean, I've worked to some extent with my like other drow, but well, it wasn't really naturally. But and just usually I hang out with the spiders.
Yeah, the silly
Okay.
for long periods of time is how.
Yeah,
when
She's gonna look
we-
like white as a sheet. the idea of that.
I mean, usually.
I've heard enough stories of the Underdark that I'm like, oh yeah, this is normal.
She has no idea.
Well, I mean, I've done some rituals with the
No,
sisters.
it's 10 because.
11.
Oh yeah, you're right. 11.
Yeah.
That was me correcting them.
Well, just
She said 10.
a lot
Yes.
of we had a lot of priestesses
Oh.
for various rituals.
Oh, so you'll get along quite similarly with some of our other partners then.
Oh, well, that's good to hear.
Interesting.
Okay.
So what
What's
specifically
your
attracted you to this job?
Not at that point.
That
I'm sorry, the fact we're doing goddamn job interviews at like 10:48 at night is ridiculous.
Is it 10:48?
It's 10:51.
Oh my god.
well, that there was well, you said people who can work
This is the first interview.
with
Alright, cool.
under
I bet this is a
pressure.
good half hour.
Under pressure. Sorry.
and were able to just what you put. I figured that I had the
Oh,
skills
good stuff.
for what you were posting.
Yeah. Okay.
You like
Well-
that, right?
I think that's really all we need. We probably
Just one more question. So we're going to be operating as a tavern and inn.
Yeah.
Were you looking more for the tavern side, the service side of things, or for the housekeeping and the inn, or just sort of anything that's needed?
Well, I do like the idea of working in the tavern. I've heard a lot of stories
Okay.
about taverns.
You seem like you're eager to try new experiences.
Yeah, I like having a bit of an adventure
Me too.
or different opportunities. I mean, part of why I left the spider ranch.
feel you.
Herding, wrangling.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for your time, and we're just gonna have to. We'll
Thank you so much.
No worries.
It
We'll
was
let you
wonderful
know.
to meet you, Allison.
I really hope that I get this job. I guys are fantastic.
We'll let you know.
Of course.
Thank you. And she'll
Yeah, she'll
duck and,
duck, and then duck,
leave.
and then yeah, kind of. She's she's clearly very awkward.
Very awkward.
I love it so much.
I like how shy she is.
Well, I could just take her home. She's so cute.
I mean, for all intent, obviously, if she can handle giant spiders, she can clearly handle stress, and if she can handle stress, she can keep a cool head, and if that's the case, then she shouldn't have much of an issue. I mean, she clearly demonstrates some communication issues under more social situations, I should say.
She's new in town, she probably hasn't seen people very much that aren't Drow.
Fair enough.
I think it's something that she can work on.
I like her.
I feel like it's appropriate that I rolled a 10 on charisma.
Nice.
Awkward.
That's fantastic.
So awkward.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that was very awkward.
Okay.
She was adorable and I love her.
Next? Let's
Next?
streamline these interviews.
Yeah.
Get them over with.
There's a knock at the door.
Uh-oh.
I will open the door.
I'll still be sitting at the table.
Hello.
You look out, and at first you don't see anyone.
Oh.
And then
Fantastic.
you hear a,
Oh, hello. I'm sorry.
and you look down and see this halfling.
Camera.
What?
Camera.
Marker.
You see a young, or a halfling of the average stature for their
So like 3 foot.
roughly.
Hip height.
Yeah. About how tall are you?
5'9".
Nick?
I don't know. Probably 5'6"-ish.
Okay. Yeah. This is some about half your height, roughly.
Okay, so a little below average.
Yeah. A little below, but not too far off. And
Hi there.
he's a short, well,
I mean,
halfling, obviously.
Hey, as soon as they hire 2 more people, come grab me, and then I'll swap in.
Okay, sure.
Okay. And then,
I wasn't sure how much of a break you wanted.
Yeah.
I don't know, a couple minutes.
Dark, scruffy brown hair that's actually kind of a little bit overly long longer than you've seen on most halflings. Actually has quite a bit of stubble and scruff. The hair looks kind of like a bit of a
That looks beautiful with your natural hair too.
think like
Oh, your hair changed.
scene kid, emo, punk, kind of shaggy, longer. This is an odd look on a halfling.
I know.
I feel like
I chose
Are you
not to
here
wear
for
my
the
wig
interview?
for my wigs.
Yeah.
Of course.
Do you have a little mirror next?
Great. Come on in.
Like a mirror?
He follows you.
Mirror.
Oh, do we have one?
Like a little compact or something.
I unfortunately didn't bring one today.
What did mirror?
I do.
Really, I do. Okay, so
It's
Hello, you look good as a
And a little one, but that's fine.
how old are you?
Thank you.
Thanks.
Alright.
She didn't
Oh,
actually
I motion for him to sit down. Would you like anything to drink?
He hops up on the chair, legs dangling off, kicking a little bit.
There's a mirror.
My partner
I'll
does
take an
that.
ale.
Oh, I'm afraid we haven't got the taps up yet.
You don't have the time. Okay, I'll have some water, I guess.
Ew.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Alright,
Lift does it, it like floats over and sets down in front of him.
yeah.
The ghost.
You need an all-female staff.
So it's haunted, huh?
Liv is our managerial supervisor.
Yeah, he oversights the entire thing. Whatever he says goes. Don't argue with him.
Right.
Whatever he creepily writes in the mirror.
Yes.
True.
There's also a notepad almost usually at the bar and in one of the back office areas.
Right.
So, if
So-
you notice something writing on it, you read it right away. He's boss.
Understood.
Yeah. Anyways, hi, I'm Tira Woodwalker.
I'm Zinnia Silver.
What? Because you can't sleep when you have pretty makeup on.
Franklin Hamilton.
Oh.
I need a name for this half.
Franklin Hamilton.
I like it.
Suggestion?
Franklin.
Franklin Hamilton. You know what? Sure. Franklin Hamilton.
Sleep when your makeup's done. Can't sleep.
Can't sleep.
You're doing your makeup to try and stay awake.
Can't sleep. Cloud will eat me.
Franklin Hamilton. At your service.
Excellent. Well, we've just got a couple of interview questions for you here today. What can you tell me about your last job?
Get rid of those black undercircles.
Any suggestion for an old job? Last job.
Career.
Temporary.
I was gonna say he worked at a bar.
Or a caretaker of some sort.
He worked at a bar.
Turkey farm?
Turkey farm.
Chicken
Worked
farm.
at a bar in the city.
Called the chicken farm.
You know what? Yeah, okay, this is
If
the
you
one
want
who
to
was,
swap spots,
this guy's
Winter,
gonna be a,
let me know if you want to swap spots.
he's worked in a bar before.
I might want
Yeah.
cuddles.
Oh, you can also just come sit between us. We'll cuddle you.
Yeah. Worked in a bar.
Yes.
Yeah.
My body is ready.
Bartender.
Excellent.
Okay.
Yep.
What bar was you were you working at? Was it the Bent Nail?
God, I move like a bird.
Yeah, I was thinking the rest.
Or like a squirrel.
rest
I'm just
of it.
watching myself
Something like
here,
that.
and I'm like, I move like so fast when I do things.
Like twitchy?
Yeah, and I'm just looking like I look like a squirrel.
What?
The crooked,
Like
the
Zoom
crooked
squirrel.
caw.
Yeah.
What's the Zoom squirrel?
I'm sorry, I'm just watching myself because it's a lag. I can see myself
Do some
moving.
insight.
And I move like a squirrel. Like I'm just like twitchy moving around.
Checks out, yeah. Oh yeah, that place.
Checks
A 1 on my insight.
Alrighty.
She totally believes you.
This is turning into a get ready with me.
I will
Right.
also roll
Roll
insight.
back.
Have I heard of this establishment?
Give me a roll.
13.
It doesn't quite ring any bells, but I mean, there's a couple of places in town that you just aren't familiar with. Like in the city.
Is that on the main stretch?
No, it's one of the side districts.
Oh, okay.
So what can you tell me about your applicable skills for this job?
Anything you need done here, I've done it before.
That's fair. That's fair. Did you specifically work in the bar section
Yep.
or in the?
Bartender.
Oh, okay. Oh, I mean, do you have any experience with any of the tavern housekeeping kind of stuff at all?
Well, just, the bar stuff, tavern.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I make a mean martini.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Why
just
not a
gotta
nice
put some of those crab pears in them.
Crab pears.
Yeah.
What?
Crab bears.
Those
It's
ones.
funny. I mean, I don't really know how to make a martini, so
It's my personal recipe. I'll teach you.
Alright, yeah,
Yeah.
checks out.
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds fantastic. I mean, you obviously know what you're doing. You've
Yeah.
clearly worked the job before, so I mean, that's very exciting. I don't think I have any more questions.
Oh no, there's a countdown happening. What's happening?
About what? Oh.
What?
What's happening? 10, 6.
On what?
In the
You don't
page?
know
Guys.
what's happening.
Keep going with this.
Okay.
In the page.
That's-
Finish up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's all we need. Thank you. I want to finish up the interview so we can just
Yeah.
get her going.
Okay.
And he's gonna nod. He's gonna
Jumping
nod.
back up.
Pop off his chair and walk out.
Swear perhaps.
Okay.
Jesus.
What?
Well, nothing.
Things are
Continue,
happening.
continue.
Don't worry about
Stop
it.
distracting me with chat.
What did I
Unless it's critical.
do? What
It's
did
not.
I do?
Okay.
A little rough around the edges.
You know what? He was highly believable. I actually really liked him. I found that he seemed to know what he was talking about and there had very reliable prior experience.
Insight. What is a crab apple? Or not?
A crab.
Is a crab apple?
A
What's a crab pear?
A crab pear.
You think it's
18.
Oh.
Is that a thing that exists?
You've heard of crab apples.
Huh.
Never heard of crab pears.
It's one of those hybrid things.
Is it like a?
It's like a grapple.
I'm just imagining a pair
Yeah.
with like 2 crab arms on it.
That's how we hold
Tag.
on to the tree. Tag out. Tagging out? Okay.
Tagging out.
So, yeah.
I was in the bathroom
Bye.
and wash my face.
Welcome
That's all I
back.
need.
Nice.
Amy!
You made a wonderful halfling and a wonderful awkward person.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
very
love
cute, very
Allison.
cute.
She's the sweetest girl.
I know,
I
right?
actually want to. Oh no, my knife just fell. I
You
wrote
need
it
to
down
come
as
back
like
and play
I want
Allison
to hire
anytime
her.
Next Spider Wrangler.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why I was
in
like,
the
dude,
Underdark.
The spider industry has gone downhill over the last few years. That's
She
why.
never told you why she stopped wrangling.
Wait, did you hire her?
I know.
You haven't decided.
Yes.
Yes.
They
You've
want
had
I
two
want
interviews.
to.
Oh, we're definitely hiring her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We're gonna have disagreements about the halfling. I think the halfling definitely
Okay.
needs to work here.
It could have been a slip of the
one.
tongue, but crab bears aren't a thing.
I mean, I've never heard of them. I'm not really from this region that much,
Oh, okay.
but
Oh,
I don't know everything.
All right. The next interview goes by quickly.
Lovely.
A half orc sits down. I am Job.
You are?
You're hired.
I am Job.
Elvira Doubtfire?
I am Job.
I'm gonna try.
Your name is Job?
I am Job.
You're hired.
you're hired.
All right. So you hire Job.
Yep.
Oh.
I'm gonna try to do like.
Hold on. The next day, are you actually hiring him?
Yes.
Okay. The next day he shows up. Excuse me. I seem to have ran across a tiny brain in an alleyway.
Oh my gosh!
It made me certifiably mental. I'm an accountant by trade, but I've been looking to escape and get into maybe some form of culinary excellence.
Great.
Nice.
Kitchen's back there.
Excellent. I shall bake pizza rolls.
Excellent.
sounds
By
good.
the way, there is a ghost back there. Don't worry, he's great as long as you don't disagree with him. There's a notepad that's usually in there. Listen to everything he says. Thank you.
Yeah.
What? And then you have 2 more people that show up. The first one is he's a high elf with he's kind of looks like he's getting up there in age. He's got kind of like deep wrinkles in his skin and
That's different.
like well, he's just getting up there, right? Or maybe he's just like sun.
No,
Actually, you know what? He's a
1,000
half
years
elf.
old.
He's a half high elf. That's why he's got some age, and he's got like his hair standing like really high up, kind of messy, blonde hair with kind of like slightly frosted tips. He
Yes.
sits down.
Wow.
Sits down.
Damn. That's
Is he
where we're
taking the
going with
hobbits to
it.
Isengard?
So, I hear this hotel needs a makeover.
Whoa.
Oh, we've done the makeover.
No, we're good.
I've heard this hotel is some form of hell,
Nope.
No?
and I'm here with my team.
Oh no. Oh no. We didn't
This-
request this.
Is this the Isengard Inn?
No.
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 You fucking donkey! Alright, I'm out.
Good.
Thanks for
And
your
what is this risotto? And he throws the plate that Job made.
It's pronounced risotto.
Job.
Job, I thought it was delicious.
It was delightful.
And he just will storm out.
Joe, that's just too
Yeah.
frosted tipped elf.
I'm trying my best!
Yeah.
and doing wonderfully.
I can't work under these conditions.
Don't say
Joe,
please.
Joe, you're
I
amazing.
will hug Job.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
That's
Whoa.
alright. I'm sure no one heard.
No, it's fine. Okay, so yeah, basically we
Grapple
hire,
check.
we hire some folks. They're all fantastic. Yeah.
Yay.
So, and then the last interview you have is this, like, gnome. Walks in. He's dressed in basically, like, pretty standard clothes. Looks pretty peasant-y. About 2'3". Sits down on the stool.
Oh, we have so many tiny people.
Job, Allison, and
On the,
Franklin.
on the
we're
application,
gonna argue about between the gnome and
on the
Franklin.
application,
Okay, well, let's
the
hear
gnome
about the
says
gnome
that his name is Demonte.
Ooh, nice name.
Oh, Del
Full
Monte.
name.
He's
Okay.
a little fruity.
Whoa.
But where did you work for Demonte?
Under securities.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay.
He's got a voice that comes out that's basically like a dragon kind of growling. Under securities and security solutions.
And And what kind of applicable skills do you have to apply for this job?
You ever have somebody break in and try to steal your things?
No.
You ever have somebody try to get in here when they don't have the correct form of identification or start trouble at the bar?
We're really just opening.
Yeah, we're really just starting.
One time I was working at a bar. A man tried to come inside who wasn't allowed in.
What happened?
He didn't go in.
I like you. You're hired.
That's solid work, right?
Why close?
Good job.
You set out what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
You're hired.
You got goals? Just
Congrats.
like
You're on security.
All right.
You set multiple goals and
All right.
you met them.
So,
Exactly.
Gnome, Allison, and Joe.
Good stuff.
Yep.
Franklin!
Franklin was a dink.
Franklin was kind of sketchy.
Franklin knows the job. He totally knows the job.
I mean, she believes he does the job.
I
pretty
believe
sure we would have
that there's no
argued.
such thing as a crab pair.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure we would have argued.
Are you guys talking about that during this interview with DeMonte?
No.
So later, as you are prepared to open, strangely enough, you find that your basement is infested with small furry shelled creatures.
Shelled creatures.
Yeah.
Crab bears! Crab bears!
Is that
That's what I thought she was saying. I was like, that's silly.
Crab bears.
As long as it's not crab people.
I
we're
got
fine.
that. Do a nature check.
They're crab bears.
Actually?
Yeah.
Okay, what does that mean then?
I mean, it basically looks like they're crabs that fight like bears.
Look like crab! Fight like bear! Crab bears!
Lead them elsewhere.
Bears.
Yeah,
Like
basically.
Pied Piper
Okay.
Sideways.
Are they the size of a crab or a bear?
I mean, it depends on the one, but like usually the size of a crab.
Look like crab!
to be
Fight
fair,
like bear!
These are hermit crab bears, which means they're genetically closer to spiders than real crabs.
Oh, great.
Allison can deal with them.
Well, bear
Allison
spiders.
can deal with them.
We have a spider regular!
That's true.
They're furry crabs, which
Yeah.
are basically spiders,
Oh, yeah.
and Allison has
Okay, let's
experience
grab
in
Allison.
that.
Let's get her down there.
All right.
And I guarantee you, Tira's
Nice.
going nowhere near that basement. She will not set foot anywhere near it.
All right.
We'll terrify
So
her.
after about a month of work, y'all will open the bar. And would anybody like who's gonna roll for this? 3, 2, 1. Oh, Jacob's doing it.
Oh.
Okay.
What are we rolling?
Jacob, roll D100.
Okay.
Person tells for something.
I see.
Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up.
73!
Oh,
Fuck it up, it's
he didn't fuck it
hilarious.
up.
Nice. Nice.
All right, so you know what's really weird is that they're like, "Hey, here's a great module," and you're like, "Cool, this is a pretty good module," and then they're like, "Now do whatever the fuck you want for an entire chapter and expect the characters to gain a level at the end of it," and you're like,
Oh yeah. I was wondering if we were supposed to get a little after this.
"You know what? Here's the deal."
It's all valuable.
The chat was like, "This chapter's boring," and I'm like, "I mean, I didn't write it." Like, trust me, my games tend to not have these slumps in Chapter 2, unless we're ramping up to a surprise in the middle of it. Like,
Surprise, Demogorgon!
I was
the Demogorgon's like,
trying a surprise.
the Demogorgon's like, yeah, so,
Oh.
I worked at a bar, and, I really just want to get out and meet some people. I had a bad breakup, and just kind of want to just, you know, I was with someone for the longest time, and, you know, she was just, to me, she was an 11.
I know how that feels, sweetie. You know what? I think we should just hire them. They seem
When you see the
trustworthy.
one with your rose colored glasses, all the red flags just look like flags.
I love that.
That's such a good quote, and it's like, wow.
Oh
That's
wow,
so
Winter.
much.
Okay. Hello.
But
Or makeup.
Dude.
are you're slowly turning into the bald guy from Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh my
movie.
god, no!
What?
He's the only guy that came back for the sequel.
There was a sequel?
Yes,
Apparently.
Wrath of the Dragon Orb or something like that. I'll show you mine.
Why?
Ew.
Why would they make that?
The Curse of the
Why
Curse.
did they make the first one?
Because, what was his name? Jeremy Irons?
Oh,
Jeremy,
It was hilarious.
that's true. Jeremy Irons is the greatest.
he was prepared.
He was very
Okay.
prepared. Oh, I got
Hold on, I'm just trying to look for the chart real quick because there's like There's a random... Oh, running a business. That was really easy, actually. That was good. All right, so Jacob, you rolled a
73.
Which turns into an 83. The business covers its own maintenance cost and earns a profit of 2d8 times 5 gold.
Wow,
That's pretty good.
I mean, like, that's above board. I'm going to re-roll that, because that's shit.
Oh.
That's even worse. Hold on. Jacob, roll 2d8.
Good trouble.
Oh, that 10 minutes really did wonders to my brain.
10.
Good.
Oh, good. So you, the bar makes a profit of 50 gold.
Woo!
Nice.
Alright.
This is the rest of the chronicle. No.
It's actually, we're just doing
The bar
business.
makes a profit.
Enter checker.
Does anyone have Excel?
You know what?
We have a fantastic opening night. Yeah. A grand opening.
Okay.
Yeah, you have a nice solid night, and
Just
you know,
for
your
your
first month your first month goes pretty well. Actually, you'll end up netting about 50 gold. The whole thing split 7 ways, well 6.5 ways, and I mean that's not a bad profit actually, because like as an adventurer, like that's not much. As a first level commoner,
That's a lot.
that's a lot of money.
money.
Like honestly, and it's through our skewed value system
Yeah.
of fantasy world capitalism.
Yeah,
No,
to
what?
make people gold.
Capitalism.
Well, that's what I mean. She doesn't get it. She doesn't understand capitalism.
Okay, so
Red Dragon.
yeah, I'm going to still leave that 50 gold that I have in as a float for wages in the case we ever have like a slump.
That sounds good. All right, so I mean the month goes pretty uneventfully. Murph? What was his name? MILF?
Mert.
MILF comes in. Welcome, this is now the Cougar Club.
That's the first theme night.
Yeah.
So actually he's going to come in,
my gosh.
and he's going to do all sorts of things, which honestly, the book gives all sorts of examples of weird shit that he can do, except I know you'd all agree to it. Where he's like,
Probably.
okay, you know what you do? You know what you do? What we need here, friends, is we need a dragon skull. Right?
Sure.
Right, we need a dragon head right over the
I
fireplace.
don't really know how I feel about that.
Okay, what about a wyvern?
Wyvern sounds good.
Yeah, it's like a dragon, but it's stupid. And doesn't have a soul.
I guess that's fair.
And then, is a bar really a bar without the Illithid's kiss?
I'm not even sure what that is.
Well, I mean, there's 2 versions. There's one where you get a head of an Illithid and you have to kiss it. If you manage to kiss it, you win a prize.
I got pretty good.
Alternatively, there's also a special hot sauce that you can put on things.
Let's do the hot sauce.
Yeah.
Do you
Sure.
like the hot
It's
sauce?
got a. Do you know horseradish? This is like centaur radish.
Centaur radish.
It's a man-sized burn.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure horse
does
size
radish
is
make
I
bigger.
don't have any.
Do you like spicy food? Mm-hmm. Here, you want to try some?
Yes.
All right, make me a Constitution save.
Did that joke really just
One,
fly
not
away?
one,
Damn
not
it.
one, not
Yeah, it
one.
was not.
No.
Because he was
What'd
just
you
like,
get?
it's a man size. When I'm like,
21.
21.
Isn't a horse one bigger?
You'll get like a hiccup for a second. Otherwise, pretty good.
Oh, that's yummy. Can I have
It's-
another?
It's like cold spicy, but like actually spicy.
Cold spicy.
Have you ever accidentally got wasabi up your nose?
Yes. It's
What,
hell.
cold spicy?
Well, she's just like mint is
Yeah, mint is cold spicy.
That's fucking accurate though.
Oh yeah, especially like peppering them.
Yeah,
That's
it's
modern.
cold spicy.
Anyway,
That's brilliant.
anyway, yeah,
I could
that's
use
true.
that.
Dr. Pepper after chewing gum.
Oh, Doctor. Oh man,
Like
that'd be
ice cold
worse.
Dr. Pepper with after chewing
I
gum.
will
It's hell.
slug you.
Oh my
Holy
god.
smokes!
Okay.
Yeah, that would be so.
Ah, my
spicy.
wrist.
Oh, I know.
Actually,
It's amazing,
my wrist
but-
is still totally fucked from Fan Expo, by the way.
Oh,
What'd
what
you do?
happened to your wrist?
Didn't Christina go with you?
Hey.
Yeah, but my niece was sharing a room with us. So,
It's still awkward.
no, because
Super
I
awkward.
yeah, which means
More
it was
awkward.
just- it was
That's
just-
what the bathroom is for while everyone's asleep.
No, I was
Guys.
carrying around my my
That
pulse
would be
rifle for like a full day, and it was just on my wrist, which my left wrist has always been kind of bad.
Your wrist is pretty heavy though, isn't it? It's foam.
It's
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
it's pretty solid,
Yeah.
which it was pretty great. I gave it to a bunch of kids to hold for a while because like one kid I gave it to was actually smaller than the rifle.
Yeah.
He was this little master
knocked
chief
him
came
over.
up to me and his parents were like, "Hey, can I get a picture with you?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, totally." I looked down and I'm like, "That's a really cool costume." And he's like, "Thanks." I'm like, "You don't have a gun." He's like, "No." You want one? And he's like, "Huh?" Oh my god, he's like, oh my, and his parents like, he loved it, it was great.
American Soldier 76 gives child God.
Look, he's gotta learn sometime if he's gonna grow up to be a Master Chief.
I like it. Okay.
I once played a character named Master Chef.
Okay, fun sidebar. Would you watch a cooking show called Master Chef with Master Chief just teaching you how to cook?
100%.
Yes.
Is Gordon Ramsay there?
As a special guest every
Oh,
once in a
wait,
while?
No,
Wait,
it's Gordon Ramsay in costume.
Gordon Ramsay is Master Chief.
Yes.
Yeah.
He is.
Yes. I always wanted to do that. I always wanted to do that.
Cortana, you donkey.
I've always wanted to like make a
Takes
Master Chief costume.
What are you?
What are you?
A holographic idiot sandwich.
No, it's just Cortana like walking across the counter, like being like, "So you're gonna need 2 tablespoons of mustard."
Yeah.
Oh my
God, that's really
Would
good.
that be amazing?
And then she starts glitching, going rampant, like,
Oh, God.
You're gonna need.
And 5 cups of hot sauce.
and 5 cups of motor oil, and a spoonful of diarrhea. And you're like, what the hell, Cortana?
What happened?
That's what happens when you've been on that many seasons of Hell's Kitchen. Alright.
Continuing on.
Alright, continuing on.
Get on with it.
What are we even doing?
So,
Oh, show off the pulse rifle, James says.
Oh.
Do you want me to grab it?
yeah, you want to grab the pulse rifle?
I'll grab it.
You want to see my rifle, chat?
Oh yeah.
Show them your gun.
It's hefty. It's actually rather thick, too.
And he lets children.
I buzzed. Someone buzzed me. Derp.
Seen it.
Alright.
Are you okay?
Oh my gosh!
I think Patty's dying.
We were talking about his pulse rifle and Drew said it was thick and I was like, I think that's I think that's
What?
So, I put some. Oh gosh!
If I drop this, you're getting a concussion. You know that, right?
Well, then Patty just.
Here you go, catch. Yeah, but that's that done fucked my wrist up proper.
Who said that?
You said that in the chat?
No, I just said.
We still have 13 people viewing.
Yeah.
Alright, you
Oh, no,
13
that's
people.
2, 3.
What's our total at? Amy, total us.
1711.
Alright, here's the deal. We can either do more job interviews or you can donate to make something happen.
Let's reach Australia. Let's reach Australia. Australians.
Oh my god. Oh my ribs.
I think we're done.
Who's awake right now? On the other side of
Someone turn the
world.
camera upside down. Broadcast to Australia.
Oh my gosh. Oh, did you put the saloon on? You're nice, very good.
Alright, so hold on. I'm just gonna grab the notes for the next thing.
Is this your traditional saloon makeup?
I guess it is now.
I mean, did you see the
I'm looking.
not of saloon makeup, but
The symbol, right?
yeah, the symbol. But there's also like one with the face.
That's brilliant.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I didn't even hear what
I
you
just
guys were
took the
saying.
picture of the symbol
We're
and
talking.
did the
We're doing
eyes on
sexual
my
euphemisms
eyes.
about your pulse rifle.
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
because
okay.
you
That
did.
might have been what it was.
And then at one point she's like, yeah, and he lets children play with it.
Yeah,
My dick's not as big as
yeah,
well.
you saw it, that one.
Yeah, that one. I was just like, that's easy. Fake it till you make
This looks like a
it.
target
Renovating
fighting.
the tavern. Where's page 1?
I mean, kind of, but it's supposed to be
God,
like
my
a star,
side.
but like a
That's
holy
too good.
symbol.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
can I just get a quick like just sign from the
Kinda
table
also
in the
like
chat
Yeah.
if people are ready? What do you guys think of this chapter? It's like it seems like
It was fun at first, but
Yeah.
skip.
so like they have all of these things here. So
Yeah.
so if you ever decide to run this, there's a really cool thing you can get on the DM on the Dungeon Masters Guild, which is this basically it's on a drive-through RPG adjacent site where fans can create their own material. Wizards of the Coast gets a cut, and the fans also sell for a cut. It's kind of interesting.
That's
So when I was preparing this, there's this one group whose name escapes me at the moment. But what they do was they go through these mods, And then they summarize chapters of the mods or the modules for. It's like $2 to buy one for each chapter, and it like summarizes it into point form and like quick notes and like some extra ideas. And it's kind of neat because it gives you extra ideas. Like originally, they like the troll just kind of shows up in the first chapter, and they're like, "Hey, maybe you should have some adventurers go down first," and then maybe like it shows up with like one of their severed arms.
Oh, that's actually a nice detail.
Right, it's like things like
enjoyed
that. And then, like their thing was Silverfingers. Remember him?
Yeah.
That entire like originally, you just go in and ask a bunch of drunks for like what they know, and they're like, "Give me 5 gold and I'll tell you." Right? It's like so. It's like really cool, and then it gives you something to sort of like riff off of. So they have a bunch of stuff here where they're like, the Harpers. Should you use this faction? I mean, if you've read Forgotten Realms novels, you've probably run into them before. They're fun. Mert's fun. These missions kind of step on the toes of other factions, so... And then they're like... So, like, if you were evil characters, you could actually join the Zentarum.
Oh, that's cool.
Like, they show up and are like... and the fun thing is that, like, some of the villains that you... So there's 4 different sets of villains based on which season you run in. You can end up joining a faction where the leader is the villain of the Chronicle, and it gets super awkward, where you're just like, "Oh, hi, boss. I guess we're doing this."
Yes.
Built to die,
Yes, we
boss.
are minion.
Camera.
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 Camera?
Gamera. Kaneda.
Tetsuo.
Kaneda.
Marker. Okay.
Oh.
What?
Oh no! They just got like there was a thing here that has like a flow chart that they put together that I didn't read, so that wasn't good. But whatever. Cool. So we'll wait till Caitlin gets back, and then I'll blow something up probably. I don't know.
Oh, I guess I kind of didn't tell anyone that I was still working for the Harpers.
Oh yeah, same.
Just as a fun
So
story.
you're gonna tell them that you're a spy? That's a great thing to do.
If they ask, she will.
Everyone, upgrade to level 3 now.
I get so much stuff.
So basically, there's like a bunch of stuff that can happen that I don't want to do.
Oh, I had to.
So would you like to hear some of the things that happened in the downtime?
Yes.
Yeah. So backstory events. You moved your other friends in here, and now one of your spare rooms is being taken up by your monk who's still healing.
That's fine.
Yeah, from the beginning of the game.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why
So you have a business rival. He shows up and tries to do a bunch of shit. A bunch of were-rats
And
scope
we
out your
kill him.
tavern in halfling forms and try to get jobs there.
That's amazing.
There's a rumor that your place is rat infested.
It's our rival who did that.
Camera.
So basically, there's a lot of stuff with They're really obsessed with were-rats.
Oh!
Yeah, that was a thing in
They've convinced several
Are they
local.
like-
in the Underdark too, I think.
Lycanthropy?
Yeah, they're were-rats.
Oh my gosh!
Remember, like the were-rat in the dark that you guys fought?
Yes?
You punked him. Punked him in the face.
Oh yeah! Okay, well, just because the
Story
followers-
time!
Yeah, the followers of Saloon have a duty to
Eradicate?
Yeah, wait. Kill
Eradicate.
lycanthropes to rid them of their affliction if they have fallen victim to it, which I think rats.
I mean, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean.
I'm gonna need.
What's really funny is that
Yes,
like were-rats, it's like shift down to small size. Always, it's weird.
Yeah.
But like, can you imagine just being like a half orc who shifts down into a 2-foot tall rat? And, like that must be
Ooh, I get my meta magic.
painful. So yeah, so there's a bunch of stuff that you guys could have done, and it was boring. And then like another one of them is like, what's another thing? So guild representatives show up, and there's just a lot of bureaucracy in this mod.
Sounds like
And it's like, I guess,
Sounds horrible.
I mean, honestly, it's kind of. Has anybody ever heard of the joke? What is it? Offices and bosses or whatever.
Yes. Yep.
And it's like, it's that like joke of what Dungeons and Dragons characters play is like, they pretend they're like office workers who's like, oh, I rolled to do small talk with the receptionist. You know.
I've seen that. Or like dragons pretending to play.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like this is basically
That's
like
humans.
super meta
Yeah.
where it's like dragon or like people pretending to play dragons pretending to play like bar owners. Like what?
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay.
It just seems like some of the stuff that D&D does, and I think this is like, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and just kind
Papers
of.
and paychecks.
I'm gonna pontificate the camera for a
Nice.
moment before we get started.
Yeah.
I feel like Pathfinder has the better stories,
Yeah.
and 5th Ed has the better rule set right now. Because Pathfinder gets really crunchy, and I really hate too much crunch.
I love the crunch.
Really, because let's do a brawling or let's do a grapple check. Let's wrestle in Pathfinder. No, just suck my dick, Pathfinder. Okay, you know what? Don't, because it would take you 30 rolls to do it.
Oh!
It would be 15 contested rolls just to get my pants off. Okay, so I don't like that. I think that it's really boring.
Sounds pretty restrictive.
Papers and paychecks.
But
See,
well,
I
not
find
really.
it more flexible.
Really?
Really, you find it flexible, not being able to, because it feels to me like you can't do anything. And I guess you just like having the mechanics to back up what you want to do.
Yeah.
So
To be fair, though,
Exactly.
we have both played with DMs that require you to back up mechanically what you want to do. And so,
Regardless of
what it is, so when you're used to that,
I can
it's
see that.
nice to be able to do that. It's the reason that Kurt always makes fun of me for when we tried to play D&D, or we tried to play Riff. No, not Riffs.
Not Riffs. Nobody should play Riffs.
Yeah,
ever.
Riffs. That's the one that has like 15 books of like stupid amounts of stuff, and you have to like pick a bajillion different things, right?
15? I think you're forgetting a 0.
Well, exactly.
They've got like 150 books of like, what?
But we
Why
sat
would
down
you-
to create characters, and I was like, okay, so what can I take? And she's like, oh, I don't know, whatever you want. I was like, what do you mean, whatever I want?
I played
Is there
Riffs
a
once
point
and I ended
system?
up having like eyeballs in the center of my hand so I could look around corners and shit.
Yeah.
It was weird.
But like, she didn't tell. Like, it was like there's all these rules, but she was like, well, just do whatever
Back
you
your
want.
butt.
And I was like, no, that's not how this works.
yeah.
No.
Either there's rules and you go by
Look
them,
at
or
your
there's no
asshole all day.
rules and you just do it.
Well, not all day, but that's all.
Yeah,
That's
so
all
it's
good.
kind of messy.
It was.
See,
very
I
messy.
mean, like the way that I kind of, I prefer like flexible systems that are a little more fluff heavy.
Well, stuff like Monster of the Week and stuff like that. Like that's awesome. Like that's so good for that.
Is that a
kind of
game?
stuff. Oh, buddy. Look up Monster of the Week.
Well,
It's
that's
literally, it's all free online.
Yeah.
You download a piece of paper, or you download a sheet, it's a piece of paper, it makes a little booklet for each character. And you play the stereotypes for Monster of the Week type shows, like Buffy
is
or
it Powered by the
Supernatural.
Apocalypse?
Yes.
Okay.
Holy crap, that sounds amazing.
It's amazing.
There's
Okay, I
another
like
one
that
you should
kind of
look up
thing, too.
called The Final
But it's
Girls.
stuff like this where it's like halfway in between.
Final
Exactly.
Girls
No,
was
pick a
so
side.
good.
Yeah.
Were you there for that one?
You're either
No,
simple or
where
you're
you're
not,
cringy.
yeah.
Winter was.
I
So
like
the
that
Final
stuff, yeah.
Girls is a get it. It's like $5 on Drive-Thru RPG. So Final Girls is this game where you sit down in a group and everybody creates
Stereotypical.
basically you create like 2 characters and the idea is you build a horror movie together.
Oh, cool.
And but say there are 7 of us here. We'll create a bunch of characters, and if I'm the storyteller, I start off by running the killer, the first round.
Oh god.
And then the killer rotates, and all the characters are just on an index card, and it's blank the blank.
Okay.
Such as Mac, the tough guy,
Yeah.
Donna, the lesbian.
Yeah.
And it can be a little more descriptive, like Donna, the lesbian with a surprising haircut.
Okay.
Or
I
it
know
could...
who I'd play.
Mac.
Yes, answer yes.
How did you know? I mean, but then you...
Stan, the lumberjack.
Yeah, exactly.
I had like Becky the babysitter.
Yeah, and then you create connections between each other that give you bonuses. And you play the entire thing with a deck of cards. That's how you win, is like it's a game of war.
Oh, cool.
So I can be like, I try to attack everybody who's in this room, and you're like, Ace of Spades, Queen, 6. Oh, I guess the 6 is dead. And then, but the thing is, like, everybody's on an index card, so every round you change into someone new, and then you see your own interpretation, which means that from scene to scene, characters aren't always coherent, just like in an 80s horror movie.
That's fantastic.
And it's really good.
That sounds like a
even
lot
when
of
you're
fun.
playing with nut jobs. Speaking of which, is Byron on the stream? Hi, Byron.
Have you ever heard of a old?
We do like Byron. He's nice.
An
What?
old. I think it was for the
He's a nut job.
CDI or something. An
What's that?
old video game called Night Trap.
Night Trap?
It's Mind Trap.
No,
I was
Night
gonna be like,
Trap.
No, Night Trap.
Night Trap.
Night
What-
It's
Trap,
basically
huh?
a playable slasher movie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about Nightmare.
No.
No, it was like
It's
it was one of
obscure.
those like live action choose your own adventure.
Yeah.
We
games.
used to. My ex and I used to have a couple of those. We used to have
Night Trap,
Nightmare
yeah.
and
Oh, it was PlayStation.
No, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like Nightmare or Atmosphere.
Oh, really?
It was like, you know, what was that cartoon game where like you had to like pick a side?
Oh, okay. Dragon's Quest or
yes,
Space Ace.
it was like that, but live action. And it was like
So
a
it was
horror
actually
movie.
like
I was actually watching a video game history recently about what was it? It was one about these
It
vampires
was on the
from
Sega CD. That's what it was.
Wait, is that the one with the vampires
It was
from
on the
space who
Sega
kill all the
CD.
co-eds?
yeah,
Okay, because that one exploded out and is the reason we have ratings today on video games.
Yes.
one of
The-
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because and they're like, oh, all the kids are getting corrupted. Nobody fucking played that. Nobody had a Sega CD but me. And I still have my copies of Lunar 1 and 2.
That's hilarious.
Wow.
Yeah, damn straight. My Sega, it's a long story. I'm not gonna do it. Although I will say, Sega CDs were amazing. They glitched like crazy.
Why is Christopher not in this conversation? It's all he talks about.
The Sega CD.
Is just video game history. It's like the only, more than half of the YouTube stuff that he watches is all
Right.
Probably
There was also Ripper
video
with
game
Christopher
historian.
Walken.
Yeah,
What's
I've been
that?
watching them a lot lately.
There was also Ripper with Christopher Walken.
Oh, nice. All right, so does chat want us to get back to game, or do we want to talk shit more?
Game!
Is that what they said?
Damn.
I don't
No.
care.
I don't even care. What it says.
I'm
Damn.
sorry, Matt,
Don't
but video
care.
game
Video
history.
Today in video game history, let's talk about dicks.
Yeah.
Oh God, no, I don't want to. This is a PG-13. This is definitely not that game.
Oh,
Can we continue?
Math also says game. So
Yeah, game.
Who is Meth?
Math is my friend Mike.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How
Mike's
about
been like super salty in the chat.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
that's-
Stop being a bitch,
Are you being
Meth.
salty, Math?
No,
I
he's
haven't
not. He's
been-
awesome.
You said we
haven't
were
been-
boring.
I haven't been looking.
Oh, well, we were.
Yeah,
You were boring.
I was.
I was-
actually.
It was so.
I was in the bathroom. So
you
I
did
wasn't
come
boring.
in at a lull time. We'll get
True,
back to
true.
it.
Yeah.
All right.
Exciting things.
Exciting things. Okay, chapter 3, go.
I now get spells.
Urzona spends a lot of her time with Rainer.
Checks out.
Ooh.
I'm gonna roll a 12-sided dice and just see what he's carrying.
What?
What?
Very
Like a
good.
child?
Yeah.
You hope it's
Yes,
like a child.
That's decent. Yeah.
It's better than average.
I was gonna say.
Oh, I see. I understand.
He his dragon lance.
Oh.
Oh! I thought you were talking about. Oh, never mind.
Who's here is Red Dragon Lance, by the way.
That's some of it.
Yes,
Really?
he is wearing elf ears.
Yeah.
All right.
Why?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why? What's wrong?
No, I like Dragon Lance.
Oh, okay, good.
Did you ever read the? You seem like
I've
the
only
type
read
who
one
would
or
really
two.
like Karaman.
Which one was Karaman?
The big guy who doesn't get a personality until the Time of the Twins trilogy.
And I've only read like 1 or 2 of those books.
Of
And
the
a
Time of the
lot.
Twins trilogy.
You
You know what?
It's been a
It
million
is really
years
well.
ago, but
It's really funny because he gets chubby and then he
Yeah,
gets fit again, and it's like an '80s movie.
I love it.
It's
oh,
nice.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, I haven't. I skimmed through them and like read them really fast.
Yeah,
or
they're
something,
kind of
you know.
trash, but kind of beautiful at the same
It's
time.
true.
At least
Yeah.
until Dragons of Summer Flame, which was just trash.
I think I owned like I was trying. I think I like bought the second book and then like started reading
Oh,
it.
you can't read the
And-
Dragons
yeah,
of
and then got
Winter
confused.
Frost or whatever. It's just-
Yes,
it's
I
a
have
piece of
that.
shit.
Okay.
They just start killing off characters to make things dramatic, and it's like,
Mm.
what? I don't want the dwarf to have a heart attack.
Yeah.
Spoilers, it's 30 years old. Actually, no, I think the book's older than me.
Yeah.
I
Well,
love,
see,
I love
that's
that Winter's aesthetic right now is essentially just like an interesting like gothic Mother Mary, Saint Mary.
I'm a fan.
Hey, I'm mommy.
Really? No, really. If you bring
Hi,
it up
Mommy.
a little bit closer,
I got too
and you just do
into,
this,
um,
and if you have a
Name of the
rosary
Wind.
like right in between the.
Okay,
Well, I mean, name
Oh,
of the
my
one. Do you see the
necklace
photo of
would
me
be
with
like
Patrick Rothfuss on my Facebook?
No.
Yeah, let's go.
Basically.
Yeah, we hung out for a little bit. He's a nice guy.
I love him so much. He's
Who?
so
You know,
amazing.
Patrick Rothfuss is good,
Rothfuss.
and he's not really stuck up about his fame.
He doesn't
At least-
seem like the
At least
type.
he seems kind of humble about it still.
No,
And
he does like he monitors a lot of like
Humble or
he
humble
does
brag?
not monitor
I mean,
moderates. He moderates panels and stuff. And
Yeah,
it's like
but he doesn't let it go. Like a lot of people let it get to their head.
yes.
Which I'm not
He
going
seems super cool.
He
I
does
can't wait
seem-
for the third one.
Well,
I've been
I mean-
saving the something silent things.
The slow regard of silent
Thank
things.
you. I've been saving that till when I hear the third book's coming out.
Yeah, I
And
still
then
I
I'm
haven't
gonna read
read it too. You know who else? I want Scott Lynch to hurry up and write more good, like Liza Lockamora.
I haven't read it.
What the fuck is wrong with
I
you?
know.
The first one is beautiful.
I really need to read it. My
The
my
second
ex
one
was
is-
telling me to read it
The
forever.
second one is not as good because he took him quite a while to write it because of depression. But you read it, and I actually learned more about like boats Like, it's weird because you kind of learn how to sail a boat.
Yeah.
Oh, what's happening here?
Alrighty.
Oh, hey! You received a donation, Nick.
What?
Yay! Get it?
Ah! I told you I'm good at hitting boobs.
Well, joke's on you because that was like right here, like
Sternum.
between the boobs.
You want some more inspiration?
Heck yeah, hit
Well, I mean, lift it up. Listen,
If that's all it takes to get inspiration, I mean, like...
I'm inspired.
Thank you, person who donated.
Who
Is it
donated?
math? Mike?
Was it math? Because if it's math, I'm going to have to overperform to make him happy.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
I'll check.
I'm checking.
So it's a not.
Anonymous.
Oh.
Anonymous.
We never forget. We never forget. We give
Holy
money to
shit! A
kids.
$50 donation from Anonymous. Thank you, Anonymous
Oh,
donator. That's
Very
awesome.
nice. Oh, no, it wasn't Mike.
It wasn't Mike.
I don't actually know how.
Shape up,
Click
Mike.
a link. I don't friggin' know. I don't know.
That's
Just go to
that's
extra-
my personal goal raised. I only said $100, so-
Extra-life.org.
Nice, nice.
And then search Kelly and the Stream Queens.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
What's that?
I'm linking the donation page.
Yeah.
anonymous
So
in the chat. Who's anonymous anymore?
Sorry, what did you roll on your D12?
7.
Donate to me.
Like that's solid, right?
Yeah.
That's a medium-sized dragon. Well, that's a medium plus.
Yeah.
Hey, my mom's word.
Yay!
Yeah, my mom's donation went first.
Yay!
I'm now at 195.
Donate to Amiha.
What? Oh, I'm gonna grab that.
I'm like getting so.
True, that would be good. If you could do
A command for the link, yeah.
Yeah, that
we
one.
should definitely have.
My mom's was on there.
Should figure this out. If we can.
For what?
Well,
Trying to make a
Shouldn't say
command.
A bot command
Yeah.
for
This
the
one is
link.
awesome.
So that when someone does apostrophe something, they'll get the link brought up. The bot will automatically spit it out.
Yeah. So
In chat.
so
I'm
you can
not
put
sure.
like exclamation point donate. You have to have
Yeah.
a bot set up.
Yeah, we don't have time to set the bot or know how.
Sure, we.
Hold on. So we'll be starting.
24
We're getting back into it in just a second. I just have to. I'm giving. Oh no! Shit! I'm not doing that. That's too big.
Kelly,
Yeah.
are we saying we're rolling into chapter 3?
We're
Yep.
rolling into chapter 3.
That means that Nick is starting at in.
So Nick, you're starting out with advantage
Hell yeah.
on the first combat, and
Yay!
Nick.
Hi.
So as you're there and tidying up the place, you're going to notice that what instrument do you play?
I'm a singer primarily, but I also play with the lyre and flute.
Liar! Holy shit! Really?
Liar!
So you'll find something buried in the back room. As you're tidying up, you will find a oh, that's strange. You think someone left a lyre here? In fact, it looks just like this, with a couple of masked faces facing each other. A quick string on it, a quick strum of it, though, and you'll realize this is something completely different.
Is it
so-
in tune?
What's that?
Is it in tune?
Perfectly.
Oh.
And just touching it, it's phenomenal. Nick, write this down.
Okay.
One of the instruments of the bards. The way this works is it has some built-in spells, but a creature that attempts to play the instrument without being so you'll attune it to yourself. Basically, it'll auto-attune to you. We'll say auto-tune. So this is the Clee lyre, CLI. What it does. You can use an action to play the instrument to cast one of the spells. Once it's been used, it can't be done again until the next dawn, and it uses your spellcasting ability as the spell save DC.
Nice.
The spells that you can cast are Stone Shape,
Whoa.
Wall of Fire, and Wind Wall.
Shit, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So here you go. Take a look at what you got. It's the
Okay.
Clee lyre.
Thank you, anonymous person, for gifting me this badass lyre. No, you just don't.
Nick, look up.
Son of the devil!
I wish I had a magical item.
I mean,
There,
same. So that's okay.
This
Ha,
one on
behind your head.
Instagram.
Hold on. I'll make a blog face. Watch.
That's true.
That's true. That's the blog face.
It is.
Is it?
Can confirm.
Okay.
This is the Canadian face.
Stick it in my mouth.
No, yeah, exactly. Actually, no,
It's direction.
it's really
Oh wait,
excited
are there
about
any
face.
children in our chat? Right? Is my niece watching this chat?
11, it's 11:45.
Hopefully not.
I mean,
In Aus-
Still.
Wait.
Kids in Australia.
Welcome to done. Now that we wasted so much time that now welcome to Dungeons and Dragons After Dark.
Yes.
Oh, did
Wait,
we
it
not
gets
really
dark
take
at
this off?
like 5 o'clock.
Oh, whoops. I didn't actually.
So you're
Welcome
friends
to
with at least 4
Dungeons and
children.
Dragons with lots
He
of
has at least 4
dicks.
children.
Oh
Yeah.
my god! I'm gonna run
Can
the rest of
confirm.
this game as the hormone monster.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
my god!
Guess how many dicks I've got? 7. Wait. Oh, I forgot about you, little guy. 7.5. All right.
Don't forget
If
about
you're
me.
anything like a Saiyan, you got at least
Mike
5
is
if
at
you're a
least 4
prince.
children.
What's that?
If you're anything like a Saiyan, you got at least 5 if you're a king.
Saiyan?
It's a Team Force Out joke.
Oh,
The joke about how King Vegeta has 5 dicks.
Bam.
Okay, so just to make sure I'm reading this clearly.
Yeah.
You can use an action to play the instrument and cast one of its spells. Once the instrument has been used to cast a spell, it can't be used to cast that spell again until the next on. So it can cast each of the spells once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
it's,
to the next on.
Yeah.
Okay.
To the next
it's
long
pretty
rest, much.
badass.
That is pretty badass.
Yeah, and it's an action, so I'm assuming it's a standard action.
Yes.
Because you need to actually focus on it.
Mm-hmm.
But that's
How long does something take to get attuned?
it's just gonna auto attune to you because fuck it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Fuck it, we're doing this in one day.
Yeah.
All right. All right, hold on.
Let's just
we
say I
gotta do
found
this.
it a
All
couple
right,
weeks ago.
everybody.
Yeah.
We're moving on to chapter 3. Everybody has their level 3 sheets.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. I'm Kelliplier, and today we are entering chapter 3. Now, some of you may remember when we were in chapter 2, but that weeded out all of the weaklings, and here we are at chapter
3. Gave me the
At
shivers.
chapter 3.
Could we maybe
It's quarter
do
to
the
midnight
chapter?
when.
Hold on, I'm doing magic for the camera.
Okay, fine. God.
Oh my gosh. Are you Jesus?
I'm not saying that I'm not Jesus, and I'm not saying I am Jesus. Is this a macaron?
Yes.
Yes.
What the fuck? All right, now I've been disillusioned with macaron. Check
She
it
has
out.
one that's nail polish all over.
Give me that.
It's a little macaron full of nail polish remover pads.
Actually, that would probably hurt if it
It's
did
a
that.
batch a little sharp. Just because the way the rubber's been casted on
We're
it.
playing Dragon Heist, right?
You were like, dragging on yourself.
Heist.
Dragon it. All right. It's another nice day.
Okay.
You're preparing to. Bitch, did you just hit me?
Uh-oh.
I
Are
think
we
I'll
at
win.
like 17-11 for our total?
Yeah, it's only. Oh no, more than that. Well, and don't
That's where
forget
the lip
these,
chap went.
because everybody.
Patty!
Yeah.
That's for the lip. No, it's part of the chat.
That's
That's
where
for
the
the
lip
lip
chap
chap.
went.
Yeah.
Oh.
So-
11, 15.
Throughout the last couple of months, well, throughout the last month and change, you've had an exciting time getting the place up, and you've really built a community with each other. You've gotten in touch with other locals like Radishman,
Woo! He supplies. He's our exclusive supplier of
Kligor Trollgame, the guy across the street known as the Hill.
Oh my gosh.
You-
Sorry.
He's known as the hill, or the street is known as the hill.
He's known as the
He
Hill.
is.
The street is known as Troll Skull Alley.
Is he the king of that hill or?
No,
No.
Oh.
no. That's
That's his
that,
husband.
that's a guy. Yeah,
Oh.
that's a guy named Hank Hell. He sells paint and paint accessories.
Oh,
What's your
Hey.
weapons?
Well, and he runs the S&M bar.
Oh.
Hot.
I had definitely haven't.
He is
been there.
propane.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
All right. So you're waking up and the day is starting out. You have it's going to be a busy day today in Troll Skull Alley. Today is when you get your vegetable ship. This is where the fucking adventure is gone. You're getting your vegetable shipment today from Radishman. And that means that you're thinking of doing kind of like a vegetable medley. Job the chef has really
Ratatouille.
has really driven himself into becoming quite the accomplished chef. And you know, as you come down in the morning, you can see the silverware being polished by unseen hands, and you know, it's just everything is nice.
Falling into place.
It's almost like we have our own unseen servant.
Yet I feel the itch of wonder.
He's not a servant; he's a partner.
Yeah.
True.
Tell me about it.
I feel like we should get out.
Yeah, let's go. We haven't done any helping for a while. Let's go help people.
I think things are in
Well, I
good
don't know about
hands
you
here.
guys. I help someone every day. Have you guys not been going out to the job boards?
Oh, in my spare time, but
Yeah, that's what I thought. I know that Zinnia and I have been. Have you guys not been?
What's this? Perception check. What is going on? I'm listening.
oh.
And suddenly the windows rattles, the roar of an explosion fills Troll Skull Alley. Charred bodies and anguished screams fly through the air. The front window of your inn explodes inward, showering you with glass. Make it a reflex save of everybody who's on the front floor. Bottom floor, everybody, make it a reflex save.
I
Or
just
dex save.
cleaned those.
Dex
17.
save at 15 or above.
Nope.
Yep.
Alright, I have advantage.
Just.
Oh,
Just
yay!
You got it?
50.
I have to stare into the mic. Or that's the mic. Stare in the mic.
Caitlin, take 4 points of
Actually,
piercing.
sorry, I just did an inspiration.
Okay,
I
anybody
should've
fail?
19.
19?
Sorry.
Okay.
19.
You passed? What'd you get?
Just 14.
Nick?
22.
You got a 14?
No, I got 15, sorry.
Oh, nice. So you are all showered in glass, taking superficial wounds. Like little cuts on your cheek and things like that. As the glass explodes inward, outside you see a thick cloud of acrid smoke billow outward from the blast, which seems to have occurred right outside your door. Can I get everyone here to make an intelligence arcana roll if they have it?
Acrid is
Only
still a
if we
good
have
word.
That's
Can
fine.
you make a roll if you don't have something?
You can.
Yeah. Okay. Go
I
ahead.
just lesser
20.
You
chance.
just don't get. Yeah, you just.
17.
13 is your total. Is your
I
goal.
might have read
I
about
got
it.
it here.
I got 20.
I got 21 actually.
I
I
did
got
better than I
14.
thought.
Yeah. All of you will recognize
too
the
busy
telltale
evading.
sign of the fireball spell.
Oh shit.
Shit, son. I'm gonna run to the window and look and see if I see
We done
anybody.
been terrorized.
Oh god! The Waterdeep ambulance is showing up.
They're doing us a frighten.
Do I see
All right.
anybody?
I'm definitely gonna run outside.
You
and
see anything?
if I can help
You can barely see through smoke. You hear people screaming, and in the distance you can hear a baby crying.
Oh god.
Oh, that's the
Okay, I won't
worst.
make it worse.
I'm gonna find the nearest person who's in like serious like harm and try and like help them.
Yeah, same.
All right,
Has anyone
everybody
gone
who
outside
runs
yet?
outside. I
Me.
love that. Wow, this actually did get you invested in the community. What the fuck?
Funny
All
how
right.
that happens.
Yeah, I'm going out.
I'm surprised it worked. All right, so running outside. First of all, who's running outside first?
Well,
All right, make me a perception rolls. Also, you were rolling a disadvantage because of the smoke, unless you have something that allows you to see through smoke, or our Nick. In which case, Nick is just rolling.
Oh.
That didn't work.
Perception?
Perception.
15.
19
Awful.
actually.
12.
Even on
Dick
disadvantage.
all. I got glass in my eye.
21.
6.
Well, there's just smoke everywhere. You're having trouble seeing. 6 total.
Or sorry, 8.
8. You're having trouble seeing. What'd you get?
19.
You
Even disadvantage.
you can just feel suffering around you.
Oh no.
So
Oh no.
there, you
I don't want to see this.
you will go forward, and you can see there's a man lying on the ground. It's Radishman. His yes. His His card has exploded, and one of the arms has lodged itself in his back.
Oh my
you can
God.
see a bit of vertebra sticking out.
No, this is not happening to you. Is he still alive?
This is not happening to you.
Is he still alive?
Yeah.
Most loving man.
And as you lean down,
No.
he looks up and says, "Save the child."
Oh
And
no.
looking ahead, you can see the shape of a limp,
Oh
the size of a halfling maybe,
no.
lying on the ground a few feet away. Who do you save? Who do you save?
Wait, is he still alive?
Yeah, he's got a stick in his. Are you going after the kid?
I will scream help.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. I can at least lay on hands and
You
get
can.
him out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You're going towards the kid?
Yeah.
All right. Can you?
Okay.
So what I'd like you to do, Winter,
Oh, yes.
is you're gonna roll percentiles, and I'm gonna roll percentiles real
Okay.
quick.
How do I roll percentile?
You roll the D10 with the extra
one?
0, and you roll the normal
And
D10.
then the other D10. That one.
This one together.
Yeah, roll them together.
Ooh. Okay. Let's see if you get there in time.
Ah.
Are we?
No.
No. 14.
Oh dear.
14.
Wait.
Is that the
14.
right one? Yeah.
So you will rush over, and for a moment, as you touch the cold flesh of the little girl in front of you,
No.
you're happy that you're the one to do it and not her. You got to you got to take the burden for this one, not the priestess.
Oh, Babs.
Oh,
Babs.
You wanted us to move on from the bureaucracy and stuff, stream. Thank you. Yes, happy.
You did this.
I am.
All right,
Okay,
roll heal.
I suppose I'm
All right,
healing.
Nick, what'd you get?
For perception, 21.
So moving out, you can see that it's not all tragedy. Some of the things here, it's like what Mr. Rogers says. When there's troubles paraphrased, when times like these happen, you'll see a lot of people running away. But look for the heroes, the ones who run into danger. And you're not the only ones. You can see a gnome with a long cape who you've seen a real shithead in the neighborhood, really. The type of guy to bump into you on the street, to spit as he walks, to pick his nose and flick it at dogs. But no, here you can see him batting out the flames on an old woman.
Aww.
And you glancing
after all.
glancing around, the fire is spreading from this. If only there was a way to blow it out.
Yeah, I was getting to that.
Oh! Can I create water? Actually, I have that actually prepared because fire.
Hey!
How much water can you create with that?
I'm not actually sure.
I
Let
think
me
it's
go
like
check.
a liter.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
You're going to be healing Cabbageman, or
That's
not
true,
Cabbageman,
that's
Radishman. Cabbageman's dead.
Yeah.
Oh no!
It's okay.
Cabbageman.
Cabbageman didn't actually sell cabbages. He sold rape.
Oh.
As in, like,
well,
the seed?
then.
Yeah, like rapeseed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That oil is
Press
way
F,
too
pay respect.
expensive.
yeah, canola oil.
That's what canola is called.
Not like the button.